Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. This is episode 32.
32.
You sure?
30. TR. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I wrote more about R with it. You know
Okay, because they
dos and 2.
They was on your head.
They was on my ass.
Spanish,
I told him I was drinking, dog. We good now, baby.
All right, my man said he done validated everybody in the comments. Get off my man, dog.
Get off my back.
Jesus Christ.
Nah, get on his ass.
Oh, man. Kenny T is in the building.
What's good?
OT is in the building.
I'm here.
Y'all know Smith is in the motherfucking building. Damn me.
I am D Trill AC. This is another episode of the Krew Season Podcast, the best podcast in the world. You already
You don't need no liquor.
You're on a 2 wine cooler limit tonight.
You right.
What's up, man? What y'all boys on, man? How's everybody doing? How's everybody night going?
Shit, man, got a cold and shit.
Get the hell away from me.
Is it a cold?
He got COVID.
Yeah, I might have them both.
He said he had Wakanda blood.
So
Get the hell away from me.
He said he had Wakanda blood. Yeah, okay.
I do.
He got what kind of blood? Ain't no Wakanda blood.
Hey, but even my dog, my dog Tochilla, he disappeared in one act, right? Then he came back. He was stronger than ever. God damn me.
Hey, so listeners, just so y'all know, just in case we don't shoot next 2 weeks, you know who the cause of it. It ain't me this time. I just want, you know what I mean? Because y'all was on my head.
That's real.
But we got an interesting docket today, man. Where do we start? First and foremost, man, I want to shout out to all of the women that are out here moving the way that they supposed to be moving. Just dive right in. First woman I want to recognize is Mrs. Lori Harvey. Let's give her another round of applause.
She done went to the sleeves, you did. Cum laude at the sleeves, too. Cum laude.
You've been living under a rock, you know what I'm saying, on every timeline in social media world. You know, they've been talking about her hooking up with Michael B. Jordan, and it's been mixed reviews. Some people saying, oh, she out here moving like a hoe, she able to do me, da-da-da. And then it's some like, okay, level up, girl, that's what you're supposed to be doing, da-da-da-da. She out here like basically learning from our past mistakes of trying to lock in one dude and be, you know, what society wants us to be. But, you know, Lori out here doing what she want to do. So I want to get y'all boys' thoughts on, like, when y'all see her moving in the manner that she's moving, what comes to mind?
It brings a tear to the Dean eyes. It brings a tear to the Dean eyes.
This nigga said a tear.
You that proud of her?
I'm smiling like a proud dad watching his only son that made it. Goddamn me. Shout out to my nigga Nas for that. Damn. I say, ooh, whoa, nigga. Her finesse and leverage game is all the way. Nigga, it ain't even on 10. I don't know where she at.
Yeah, she done left the stratosphere.
Yeah. She got an interview for the dean job in a couple of years.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, she doing what she's supposed to do. She dating. It's the paparazzi that's really putting her out there. Mm-hmm. Everybody with the cameras and they nosy want to know who she with, where she at, all that shit. So if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't know who she was dating ever. You know what I'm saying? People got her on the, you know what I'm saying? Like when she was with Diddy, had him on the, they was getting ready to get on the boat and stuff like that. Like people passing by just waiting to take pictures, just being nosy. Mm-hmm. But she ain't doing nothing wrong. She dating. She young. She, you know, in the celebrity realm. So she dating. That's who she gonna date.
Can't tell you what you think.
She can holler at me anytime.
She gonna do
Family.
Ooh, just wait.
You was not in her tax bracket yet.
Not yet.
But when I am, I'm calling.
Remember what we said? Stay in your league.
I'm playing in my league right now. That's why I ain't shot yet.
Don't shoot. Anyway, put that little
Kenny trying to shoot
away. Nah, I think she's doing what she's supposed to do. What every woman that's just dating is supposed to do. What everybody's supposed to do when they just dating. You move silently. You move quietly. You just enjoy life. Don't worry about the outsiders trying to write a story for your life or what you're doing. Exactly. Even if it's positive comments or negative comments, I mean, just don't even fucking entertain it. And that's how she moves and gets so much respect, honestly, for me, because she just doesn't entertain that shit. Don't say nothing about it. If they break up, they break up. She ain't saying nothing bad, nothing good. She ain't going off about nobody, no matter what happens. I mean, you can't knock that. That's just a dating world. That's how you're supposed to move.
It's the beautiful thing about it, man.
But you gotta you see what she look like. A lot of y'all don't look like her.
That too.
Y'all don't look like she can move that way.
That nigga
A lot of us can't move that way. I'm just saying.
That's the thing, man. You gotta admire, you know what I'm saying, the silence and the ability to just shut the hell up when you out here moving, man. And I think that's what's setting her apart. That's why she getting so much praise. The only people talking in regards to Lori Harvey is to everybody else that's watching. She ain't said a word, ain't did an interview, ain't posted no tweets, ain't got, you know what I'm saying? So as a man, when you watching that and you dealing with her, you know, okay, whatever our situation is, it ain't getting out.
Oh, no, you know she a monster.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't I ain't got to worry about going on out Instagram stories and reading, you know, shots at me and, oh, he ain't this and he didn't do this, da-da-da. We don't know how Lori Harvey relationships ended. And she done been in a couple past few years. But that speaks volumes to her character. And, you know, again, man, we just got to appreciate more that all the women that's out here talking about, yeah, that's how you supposed to be moving. Y'all need to be moving the same way, too, and y'all not. Yeah, we need to talk about that, but, you know, at a later date. But as of right now, we're going to praise, you know what I'm saying, how you supposed to be moving. Do I feel like she a whole? Hell no.
Yeah.
She out here doing her thing, you know what I'm saying, living her life. She's young, bad than a mug, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, come on, bro. Like, how can you hate on that? I'm trying to see, where's the negativity coming from?
Jealousy, because they can't do it. That's what I think. It's just plain and simple. Or you can't, you know, y'all would never say this about such and such. That's because such and such on the IG Live all the time, showing the ass, showing the titties. Like, it come with other things. Like, women that's moving around like that, because she ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? People ain't calling Halle Berry no hoe.
That's real.
And Halle Berry wasn't out there bashing niggas either.
That's very true.
Real.
And she was out there doing her thing.
She was at the university.
So
I'm glad y'all brought that up. So one of the grievances is, right, they said that if she wasn't light-skinned.
Oh, my God.
it's always that.
You know how they got to pull that into it. But they say if she wasn't light-skinned, she'll be getting way more backlash than she getting. Is that she light-skinned and she pretty, so everybody just gives her a pass to do certain things. When y'all hear that, what comes to mind?
I get it. But no. No. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how this woman look?
Y'all see how she look.
We
Plain and
looking
simple.
like Kevin Hart was doing. Y'all, we looking at the same person.
Is that the same thing?
She's not just a normal light skin. That's another thing too. First of all light skins aren't attractive. Let's get that out there. Just because you light skin don't mean you're attractive.
Now, if she was a light skin, like a regular light skin, you know what I'm saying, and doing it like that, then I would understand your gripe. But come on.
She bad.
Man, anybody that brings up the light skin, the color of their skin, needs to go check themselves into a hospital.
That's real.
And get that shit worked
No,
out.
that's
I'm
serious.
serious.
That's
like,
for real.
Like, that's the first thing you think of. Oh, she would have been dark skinned. What?
My nigga, finesse that dark skin of
What?
yours. Finesse that dark skin of yours. Goddamn me. It don't matter what it is. You can be white. You can be goddamn black as me. Finesse whatever you got, goddamn me. If you ain't finessing and you watching from the sideline complaining, you's a hater. You's a hater, man. When you watching from the sideline and complaining, you a hater, man. If you in the game and you complaining, then you got something to gripe about. But most of y'all ain't in her league. So what you griping? What your gripe is? It's only maybe
They ain't got no bad dirt on her.
0.3% of women in her league.
They ain't got no bad dirt on her.
Like, come on, man.
She ain't done nothing bad. The dudes that she didn't date ain't said nothing bad about her. Like, come on, man. You know how strong your game gotta be?
You know what I'm saying? Her finesse and leverage game must be crazy.
They brought that light skin stuff up on my TikTok the other day, and we was talking about what was the one? When I was talking about the race and the black women dating outside they race and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about black women dating outside their race. All we said was black women.
Yeah.
This one girl commented, y'all wouldn't say that if it was a light skinned girl. And I was like,
Nigga, we talking about
shut
all
up.
black women.
The fuck they got to do with anything?
Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, so, you know, at the end of the day, man, I feel like, you know, it's just hate, man. Bottom line is that we not all entitled to the same benefits in life.
We not all in the same league.
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? All people are created equal. That was a bold-faced lie. And I think people got to stop telling that lie. There are tiers, there are levels, there's a hierarchy.
That's it.
And wherever you find yourself on, you got to finesse how you can finesse on that level. You know what I'm saying? But you can't look up and be hating. It's, if she was da-da-da-da, it wouldn't be that. Or if she was da-da-da-da, it wouldn't be that. Nah. No. She's finessing on her level the way she's supposed to be doing. You need to do the same thing.
Just be the top dog on your level.
Bingo.
That's it. That's all you can ask for,
And then when
bro.
the next level big dog come in there, you say, what's up? And
Create
move
your own
around.
league. Shit. But they've been told they can get anything and be anything and
Nah, man.
get anything they want.
You know what's crazy, man? I be looking at these girls like that, man. Hey, if any of y'all got a dark skin or light skinned friend, whichever one they is, bring up some colorism shit to you on some bullshit, they hating on you, man. They jealous of you. They jealous in what positions you put them in. You get them? Because if they know that, then they're around you a lot. So they mean you putting them in position. And if they bringing up colorism, they want to be you, bro.
Telling you to tone it down some.
They want to be
going
you.
out, shit
You
like
need to
that.
get rid of them. They don't deserve to be in your. Tell them don't breathe when you walk by. That you breathe when I get out the room. I don't care how long I'm in here. If you faint, that don't. If you faint,
Oh well.
Boys are fool, dog.
Should have practiced.
no.
All right, moving right along. Speaking of finessing, recently it was some pics that went viral. Right, it was this lady that was having a baby, and her dude bought her some push gifts. And in these push gifts, we talking about Fendi bags, Chanel bags. I think I saw a Birkin in there, if I ain't mistaken. But there was a lot of bags. There was a lot of expensive things, and everybody's saying, "Oh, that's how you supposed to treat your girl." This, that, and the third. She having your kid. And, XYZ. That is a great man. That's a good dude right there. Fast forward to today. Come to find out that the baby is not his. So,
What? Wait, what? Wait.
these is facts.
I had to,
No.
Hold on,
I had to keep my hands.
No.
I had to keep my hands glued to the table.
That threw me the fuck off.
These facts.
What?
I had to keep my hands glued to the table.
Come to find
lying,
out the
dog.
baby is not his.
Stop that, bro.
You,
Stop.
you ain't see that,
Stop it, bro. Don't disappoint this. Don't disappoint the university
bro?
like this.
He went all out for that girl
Come
too.
out all out. Did his one too.
Went all
gotta
out
be
for
kidding
her.
me.
She,
No, you
she in
lying,
bed.
bro.
I'm dead serious.
She in the bed.
When did this
with
hit the
all
timeline?
bags. Today,
That nigga had to-
today and yesterday.
That nigga had to watch the birth of another.
That nigga was in there, baby. It's gonna be all right, girl.
Of another dude. He up there.
For somebody else.
And he signed the birth certificate.
Oh,
He up,
Yeah, I was in there for your child's birth.
he up there holding her hand through it.
That's
All
our
that.
child.
Here we go, right here. Man that went viral for buying his wife hella designer gifts as push presents finds out the baby isn't his. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. That's what he said. See this picture? You see these bags? All
Let
these
me see.
bags?
Let me see
Fendi,
that.
Chanel.
matter of fact, I think
I ain't even see that,
he
bro.
tweeted it. I think he tweeted like,
Wow. Dang.
See that?
That's an albino baby, bro. Wait.
"Hey, baby, lighter the kitty."
No. So albino baby, bro.
My man got on the Burberry shirt too in the
Matching
baby.
the matching Daddy Burberry. Damn.
Dog.
So I bring that up.
I feel for you, dog. I'm sorry I said all that about you, man. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up, bro.
That'll hurt a nigga right there, dog. That'll turn a nigga into a savage for sure.
No, dead ass.
You know how much
Dead
man
ass
spent on
serious,
them
dog.
bags, dog?
Not even the fucking my time that I spent with you that whole time in there thinking this was my first child that I'm about to.
You know how many appointments that nigga went to? You know how much she was on that nigga ass about him not doing something that she needed some help with while she was pregnant, bro.
I had to deal with all your
swings,
mood
mood
swings, your
swings.
emotions, all that other shit, and you knew you was out here getting your back broke in by another nigga.
And then on top of that, you have a baby with a nigga, so that means you was fucking them unprotected with me. I may have a lick, bitch. Did he find out in the room? Because I'd have choked her in the room. Goddamn.
No. He found out like a year later or something. 'Cause you see, he got baby pictures.
Yeah.
You see the little baby pictures they took
Yeah.
with him?
That's
That baby look about 1 year old.
That's why
Bro,
I said
I'd
it
have got the DNA test right
it
there.
needs
That's
to
an
be
albino
mandatory.
baby.
allowed DNA test for the man.
I agree.
Right? They, either they choose to say yes or no. If they say no, then that's on them.
Yeah.
But I think right there on the spot, hey, I love you.
But just in case.
I trust you, but no.
That's real. That's real. So if y'all in his shoes and y'all find out that information, what's the first thought on this?
She got to go.
I don't know. It depends on what mood I'm in. If I'm in, I don't give a fuck about my life mood.
No, don't say nothing else. Don't go no further. Don't go no further.
I ain't talking
Don't
about
go
knocking
no
off.
further.
I ain't talking about knocking off because I want her to see me shine in these streets.
Okay.
But every time I see her, it will be disrespectful things that come out my mouth at all times. The moms, the sisters, it will be disrespectful every time they see or hear of me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Dog.
And hopefully I can hit the moms or something. I gotta get some type of payback.
What about the kid?
Huh? Man, fuck that kid, man. Get my name off the birth certificate immediately. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God.
Oh my God.
Cancel this nigga right now, bro.
Hey, and I need all my gifts back.
That's a
every
fact.
single one of them.
I'm petty.
And
I'm
if I
selling
bought
that.
you some food, you need to buy my food back.
Nah, that's petty. I need all that, bro. I need
everything.
all that. I'm selling them bags for half prices. I don't care. I'm selling for $10.
I give them away before you have them. You did?
Hell no.
I give them away before
Damn.
you keep them.
That is flagrant, bro.
That's wild.
And she knew that. She knew
Of
that.
course she did.
I gotta move. I would have to move.
Why would you move?
Move out the whole city?
I would have to move.
Damn, you'll be that embarrassed you gotta go?
No, not
She
that.
ran you out the city giving that pussy to somebody else?
I would be. Yeah.
We're not gonna do that on this pod. We're not doing that.
Some John Wick type shit.
We're not doing that on this pod.
Get this nigga out of here.
Not on this pod. We're not doing that.
tripping, man. This nigga here tripping.
But
I ain't
Lose his whole life over some pussy.
I ain't about
Yeah,
to
nah.
lose my life over no pussy. But
Nah, I
man,
ain't losing my life.
That hurts.
Because they not gonna catch me.
It's tragic right there, dog.
it hurts so,
Bro, and then a whole year, bro. 365. And I know it was longer. They just saying a year around the number down.
All the lost nights of sleep.
Bro, all her complaining. Get your kid. Damn, can you hear us?
Oh my God.
Diapers changing.
Bro, can you change your son diaper, your daughter diaper? Ooh, nigga, I think about all that, boy.
Hey,
Yeah, it ain't no coming back. It'll be blood in the water every time I seen her, boy. For real.
straight up, man. So prayers out to him, man. I'm sorry you got to go through that, bro. That is unreal, man.
Woman, that's how you create a savage. You create a nigga that don't give a fuck no more.
And everything else in his path is what smooth?
Bro, I don't even know.
Collateral. Damn.
That's real. That's real, too. That's real.
Damage,
And then on top of that, everybody that, you know what I'm saying, any woman that he have a kid with, he gonna get a DNA test.
Which he
As
deserves.
he should.
That shit crazy.
But yeah.
Speaking of savages, Houston recently lost one of the most, savage legends out of the city, man. James Harden has been
Dang.
traded to the New Jersey Nets. I know it's a lot of strippers that are sad at this time. I want to give them we don't even have motivational music around here, but I'm going to say we praying for y'all.
They moved to Brooklyn.
You know what I'm
Strippers, the
saying?
bottle girls, the
Promoters out there, big
A lot of
bro,
them moved to Brooklyn.
you know,
Gotta pack your bags, baby.
bunch of people,
They already
big bro
left.
comes
When he got
through.
traded, they was on the flight with him. Baby, we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, so
Trying to take turkey leg cut out with him, I heard.
Facts. Houston is not going to be the same now that the legend is gone. I ain't even talking about basketball. The legend is gone. Yeah, so prayers out to them. But I do want to get y'all reactions on the move. Do y'all feel like that swings the pendulum?
No.
What you mean?
Harden going to the Nets to play with KD and Kyrie.
Do they win the chip this year?
Right.
Nope.
Not this year.
They ain't win next year either.
They win it. They win. If Harden lose 15 pounds, they gonna win it this year. If he can lose that in the course of the season, or if he just tell the team, "Hey, bro, give me a month to get myself together," you know what I'm saying, and just practice with the team and have his workouts on, they gonna win the chip this year.
They ain't winning the chip.
Kyrie ain't coming back to play, man.
Exactly. Kyrie might even come back.
Kyrie got something going on with him, dog. They need to really check
he
in.
need to retire.
Check
So
in on him.
if it's just Harden and KD,
I heard Stephen A. the other week. He need to retire. He need to retire, dog.
Yeah, I agree. He got some stuff going on in his head that basketball can't fix. Mm-hmm. That's just honest. You know what I'm saying? He was actually in therapy. He missed the last game and did virtual therapy.
And it's crazy
during
because
the game.
KD vouched for your fool ass. KD could have stayed with Steph and won him 6 more rings.
nah, he wasn't staying over there.
But I'm just saying, he left because of Kyrie. What other point guard was on the table?
He left because
No. You heard
Draymond
that too.
called him a beast.
That too. But he also you heard him in that interview with that with old boy. He say, man, the one thing I need when I play basketball is a fire point guard. What other point guard was on the table?
That's true.
It was him or Steph. Yeah. So he'd have stayed if he knew this shit was gonna happen. He'd have stayed over there.
That boy, I still don't understand that. I mean, but I get it because I think KD wants the credit for the chips and he wants it to be his team. It don't matter how many chips he win, don't matter how many MVPs he went over there. That's still gonna be Steph's team. It is what it is. So I think he just wanted to go somewhere and establish something new. But now he about to pay for that because it's really gonna be him and Harden. Because like I said, Kyrie, even if he not out, dealing with mental stuff, he be hurt a lot. Mm-hmm. So, he mess around, miss 30, 40 games or something, and y'all assed out, you're in the same position.
Exactly. And Harden game not built to be a point guard that's going to deliver to KD. It's not built for that.
I don't think Kyrie was ever actually really hurt. I think it was all a mental thing for him.
Maybe.
He was definitely hurt.
No, I think it was all a mental game
Knicks
for him. I think the Knicks are just a cop out for him to just say, hey, I don't want to play. And now he's just like, I really don't give a fuck. I'm just not going to play. Because he already made his money.
And they paid that man $100 and something million. What it was? Something crazy.
He getting like 33
cashed
a
out
year.
for sure.
Yeah, he getting like 33 a year.
Like, I feel like he should get some of that money back, bro.
Nah, that ain't how that work, big dog.
He should, though.
NBA contracts is fully
I understand
guaranteed,
that,
baby.
but he disrespecting the shit. It ain't like they cut you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the team was like, oh, I'm through with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, he just like, oh, I don't feel like playing basketball. After they didn't pay. That's like if you paid a nigga and he say, oh, I don't feel like doing the show. But I'm gonna show up for the rehearsal, but I'm not gonna do the show.
He getting docked right now. That's
Come on,
crazy
bro.
part. He getting docked like
Come on, bro. You
right
gonna
now.
be trying to hurt that man, ain't you?
He getting docked.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's my money.
Every game.
Yeah, but if he ain't mentally there, I mean, he ain't going to be no weight anyway.
That's what I say.
He's just going to go through the motions.
I would need my
and really
money back.
cause you to-
I would need my money back. I would need some of my money back. For real.
It was recently a video that went viral on the timeline in regards to it was a man that. Well, I'm just gonna play it and then we just gonna. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta start muting the song and turn the song off.
Take that porno off, nigga.
Time's hard. It's hard. It's hard. No pun intended. Oh my God! But all right, man. We just gonna play this clip, man, and I want to get y'all reactions.
For 18 years, going on 19 years, my wife has never paid a mortgage payment. She's never paid a gas bill, electric bill. She's never paid a cable bill. She's never had to pay insurance for her cars. I pay for all that. But that's what a fucking man does for his family. I'm not on no pedestal behind it, but that's what a man does. A man takes care of his family. My wife shouldn't have to worry about a goddamn mortgage payment. She shouldn't have to worry about the lights being on, gas being. I've been married to my wife for 18 years, going on 19 years. My wife has never paid a mortgage payment. She's never paid.
My bad. I scrolled down trying to read. And it started the video over. But okay, essentially, y'all do get the gist of what he's saying.
Yes.
And then I'm going to read this. So,
Is there a lollipop in the house?
All right, so before I give the backstory, I want to get y'all reactions on what he said thus far.
Tell me the backstory.
You just want to go right to the backstory?
I mean, all right. When I first heard it in the first place, I already knew
Something was going on.
The type of dude he was. You can just tell his delivery, like all that stuff. Like when I was younger, you would think that's what a man is. You know what I'm saying? Then how he delivered and all that stuff. But when you really get older and you kind of start peeping, you realize like it's some underlying stuff under that too. Like yeah, he taking care of everything, but it's some other issues and stuff like that is not addressed, and which we're gonna talk.
We're gonna get right into the caption says he and his entire family are on Ayanla Fix My Life because his family is in shambles and kids dislike him because they wanted his time, not his money. Said this man was praised for being a real man because his wife didn't have to pay bills, yet his entire family was in shambles, from sexual abuse to neglect to mental abuse to verbal and physical abuse. Say his children strongly disliked him because he was never available. Everyone, damn, he was the same thing. Or what? Yeah. So basically, it was a lot of issues going on within the house behind that. Mm-hmm. And I think we touched on that a little earlier when we was talking about, the man paying all the bills, this and the third. What comes with that is the expectation of I'm here, y'all are here.
Yep.
Everything I say is gonna go in this house because I pay the bills.
Every goddamn.
So that's the issue that people run into. How do y'all feel about that?
Hold up, I heard sexual abuse.
Correct.
Yeah, let's just cut that. That's the extreme part. Let's just say if the man is paying all the bills in the house, he's doing what he's saying, and B is saying that whatever in his house, whatever I say goes in his house. How do you feel about that?
I'm not with it. I am not with it. I am not with it. I am not with it. Fuck all that, man. That was stupid for being honest.
It shouldn't be whatever I say go, because even if he is taking care of everything, it's still a partnership, regardless. I feel.
It sounded like to me he let her be a bum his whole life.
Yeah, he shouldn't just. I don't know, because like I said, I see nothing wrong with taking care of everything if you can do it. But at the same time, there's a way that you can go about it. You don't have to say it goes my way or the highway. Like, nah, because you're not home. You can say that, but you're not home at all. You know what I'm saying? So how can you give rules and lay down foundation in the house when you're not even there? You working your ass off. You providing everything.
Where he living at?
But you're not at the house. You living at work.
Where you working at? Where you living at?
Well, he's making some decent money. Gotta be.
Well, I mean, he take care of everything.
His kids too. Like, kids wasn't asking for money.
I mean, you can take care of stuff if you live in the hood with 65. You can take care of everything. 3-4 kids.
He looked like
growing up through the 90s.
He looked like he was from.
You get through that
at the refinery.
That's
that type of nigga. He looked
That's
like
what he
for
did
real.
look like for real.
That's how he looked, bro.
Oh, what you trying to say, nigga?
You say all y'all look alike. That's what
Light skinned nigga.
it sound like to me.
Oh, now he gotta be light skinned.
He is.
Damn.
That's why I'm asking how he living though.
Damn.
Because from that house, from the living room, how it look.
It's decent.
It looked like he ain't in the upper echelon neighborhood.
Are you trying to say that he's with the poorest?
I mean, I ain't gonna say all that, but yeah.
They've been having their house for about 20 years.
Exactly.
So you don't want to pay them. Some people don't want to move up. They want to keep that mortgage.
You can
pay it off.
It ain't no mortgage. It ain't no mortgage.
They probably
Because
done.
he's making decent money.
So why?
So that mean he paid that off, right?
So now he got more money
you
to
can pay.
pocket.
You can pay easily what most little cities you got to pay what $2,000 in taxes a year.
Okay.
You can pay that bullshit and take care of all the bills. Get you a car. Get her a car.
He probably did.
He come over my neighborhood and do that.
Look, all right, well, this is my take on it. I kind of agree with this. My house, my rules. If I pay every goddamn thing in this house, if I'm out there slaving every day at work and I gotta provide this 3-story or this 2-story house for you, pay for your BMW or your Benz, pay all that, your cell phone, your iPads, everything you ever want, your Jordans. All you gotta do is ask for it. I get it for you. But I gotta be at work. I gotta work for this because if I don't get you the nice things that you want, now you just want you know what?
That's your kids.
I'll go work. Look,
you talking about your kids?
I'll do this. Kids, wife, it don't matter. Whatever it is.
Okay.
I'll go work a job where I'm just making $60 a year. Put it that way. And I can't afford all those Jordans that you want all the time, and I can't afford this Benz that you want, and we can't go on these lavish trips that we used to go to when I got vacation time. We can't do all that. Now I want to see what kind of mood you're gonna be in. You go from the Benz to the Honda. You go from a 2-story to the 1-story. You go from having a 4-bedroom house to a 3-bedroom house, and you and your brother got to sleep in the same room. Now all I'm saying is I hear him. If I hear the thought like, hey, my house, my rules. Now I'm not saying say strict rules like, nigga, you can't do certain things like telling my wife holding her to a certain thing that she can't go out with her friends or something like that. But like I'm paying the bills in this house. At least when I walk in, this bitch has some respect for what I say. What I say goes. I'm not gonna say something that's not meaningful.
Yeah, but he was.
I feel you.
He wasn't right with it though.
But no,
we're not saying his situation. We're just saying the situation is my house, my rules.
Yeah, that's
I pay
true.
the bills in this house, my rules.
I feel you.
I agree with that. That's how I feel.
I don't agree.
I'm not gonna set no standard where it belittles you or makes you feel like a prisoner. I'm gonna let you have some free time, but when I walk in the motherfucking house, hey, daddy's home.
I feel you.
And daddy about to go right to sleep.
No, nigga, I get off of work every day and still come out here, nigga. I work today and I still came out here.
That's you.
Hey,
I'm talking about this man that got.
No, we not talking about this man.
Kids.
We not talking about this man. Otis, stay off this man. We saying my house, my rules.
Yeah.
We're talking about the dynamic of
for
that.
For me personally, with that, I look at it like my kids didn't ask to be here. Well, I only got one child. I ain't never slipped up in these streets. I'm a legend out here. But anyway.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like my son didn't ask to be here, right? So if my son wants something, you know what I'm saying, it's my job to go get it. The only thing that rules above that has to be met for me is how them grades looking. You know what I'm saying? You did your chores. It ain't gonna be nothing crazy. It ain't gonna be nothing crazy because I remember being a slave to this shit when I was a kid. And I was like, I'll never do this. You get what I'm saying? So with me having a different understanding and grew up how I was raised, I'm like, now that I'm in position, I'm a great father. I would think I'm a great father. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, even if I was making 40,000 or 20,000 or 10,000, if my son wants some J's and you making A's and B's, I gotta go get that. I don't care what it's gonna cost me. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of men or a lot of families don't. Hey, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. You you earn your keep out here. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't work, you ain't eating out here. So for me, I look at school like a job. You up there 40 hours, right? For a kid, you there 40 hours, just like me. I'm at work 40 hours. If you delivering, I gotta deliver. That's just what it is. If you're not delivering, then there's gonna be consequences involved. You might not have a bed this 6 weeks. I'm sorry, you on the floor. Oh, you failed again? Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta go give up these J's and you gonna hand them out to the homeless. I'm sorry. You'll get it right. So I don't believe in overruling with no heavy hand. It's just, you know what I'm saying? As long as you meet the criteria I set for it, everything good.
Oh.
Like I said, I mean,
I changed your mind a little bit.
no, you didn't. Cause I get what you're saying though. Like, don't get me wrong. But like, again, like if you're not there, like if it's me in my position, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't have no kids. So if I'm taking care of all the bills, I mean, the least you could do is the dishes and cook for me when I get home and stuff like that. But at the same time, it still ain't necessarily my rules. I feel it's still, we have an understanding and this is how it goes, period. Like, it ain't necessarily my rules because it could be the same thing. If you married and you make way more than your woman, it's the same rules. Like, yeah, you the head of the household, but it's still a two-way street. So that's why I get what you're saying, but you still got to work together regardless.
What is that clicking I'm hearing?
Yeah, it's a man over there probably shaking.
I ain't shaking nothing, bitch.
I don't know.
I don't shake my ass. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. It's over.
Man, that's interesting on that. But that's why I never wanted that kind of a situation. I never wanted that. I always wanted a woman that worked. Yeah. Because I honestly feel like relationships are about leverage. It is what it is. If that man, just like Kenny said, he got a right to feel that way. If I'm bringing in all the money, I'm killing myself 15, 14, 15-hour days. And that's, his situation. He doing some extra stuff behind the scenes, sexual abuse, neglect. We ain't talking about it. We talking about if a man out there working hard and he's still trying to be a good dad, you know what I'm saying, this and the third, and he's not getting basically, a lot of say in his house. That's crazy. Or the same say. No, I'm funding this whole enterprise. You, my kids, the household, and it's a lot of people that say, as a man, when you marry somebody, that's what you sign up for. You know what I'm saying? The provider, the this, that, and the third. And I get that. But I feel like you can't bring, 1960s methods of relationships to 2021. We don't live in the same times, bro. Mm-hmm. So it's like if you trying to do that, it's just not going to end healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because just like, if I'm out working 15, 16 hours a day and I come home and food is not cooked and you've been home all day, we have a problem. Mm-hmm. If I come home and the house is dirty, we don't have a problem. Because it's like, what are you doing here? You sitting watching TV all day? What's going on?
Facts.
Oh, that PS5 smoking.
If you But you know what I'm saying? So, but like some women will say, like, well, it ain't my job to be your maid. It ain't my job to do this. And I'm like, okay, well, what is your job?
How about you clean your shit then?
No, clean the whole house.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Because when I bring my money home, I'm paying for your clothes, ain't I? Your bags, and I ain't paying for just my stuff.
Facts.
So it's like you got to be able to pick up that slack. And again, that's why that situation always seemed toxic to me. Because again, women not gonna feel like cooking every day. They're not gonna feel like cleaning up every day. But we gonna have unrealistic expectations because we going to work every day, working 15, 16 hours a day. So I'm working every day. So what you mean you don't feel like cooking today? What you mean you don't feel like cleaning up? Like what use is it having you here? And that's the type of conversation that's gonna come up, and then it's gonna go left. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, nah, bro. At the end of the day, I feel like, you know, if you sign up to be in that situation, you gotta pull your end. And a lot of women don't pull their end, and you know, things go left. But you know, as far as his situation, man, I remember when I first seen that clip, I was like, yeah, nah, it's something behind that. That's not gonna end well.
If you work too much, something is gonna suffer.
Right, and which is the question I'm about to pose to y'all. How do y'all feel about, because his kids said they disliked him because he was never there.
Your own kids.
But as a man, if you got to work to pay for everything, that's gonna require a lot of long hours. You're gonna miss a lot of things. That's just what it is. So, what do y'all feel should be the balance in that situation? Like what is that man supposed to do if I'm working 16, 15 hours a day to pay for everything and my kids hate me because I'm not home? How do you balance that?
You know what's crazy? I'm thinking about it like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm the kids, right? If I'm putting myself in the kids' place. If I'm in the kids and I hate this man and he my dad, you know what I'm saying? Like just me being in them situations and understanding what the shit is, somebody didn't want somebody to work. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't her choice. That's what it sounded like. It wasn't the mom's choice for her not to work. You know, I'm pretty sure, man, 20 years, bro, I don't give a fuck who you is. You gonna get bored being at the house every day. For 20 years.
Not if you're being spoiled.
Nah, bro. Sexual abuse and he not there? Bro, that plays on the child, bro. Trust me.
But speak to how he should balance that with his kids. How do you balance that?
He should have gave up some of his power, got his woman to work, and been around, bro. Because it's a lot of lessons. I don't care who you is, bro. You can be the most perfect mom on the planet, bro. It's some lessons you can't teach your child that a man can teach your child, bro. A boy or girl. You know what I'm saying? And they needed them lessons. And I bet it's a lot of shit that they didn't pick up because he was too busy on, I'm going to get the bag. It ain't about that when you got kids. Man, your kids don't give a fuck how much money you make.
That's a fact.
They want time. Period. They can be if they on a goddamn on a national speech team or something. They ain't worried about your money. Can you make it? What time you gonna be here? That's what they asking. What time you gonna make it? That's what they asking. They looking for your ass. If they a ball player, no matter what sport they playing, tennis, football, basketball, and your kid can be super sorry. They just want you to be there. He can be super good or she can be super good. Outstanding, goddamn, otherworldly. If you not never there, what you think gonna happen when they really start growing up and goddamn people when they ill and they seeing other people, families there with them kids and all that shit, nigga, they gonna grow some resentment towards you.
Facts.
Cause you not here. They don't care about you getting $5,000 a check, $3,000 a check. They don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? What you paying all these bills is overthrown, it outweighs you raising your kids. If that's the thing, why have kids? That's how I look at it. Why did you have kids? They're actually slowing you down if you want to work that much.
That's why I say you got to find that balance. Just like Smooth said, man, that money. Like, you know, I buy Kenzie the best of everything in the world. She got Jordans and Chucks and all kind of outfits, Nike units. Anything you could think of is in there. Mm-hmm. She look at that, pick it up, throw it right down. That ass run into my arm. She don't care about none of that.
My son put a sucker right on some new shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, goddamn red sucker. Bruh, come on, this great.
But it's like she's at her happiest when we sitting on the couch and she got her tablet in her lap and her head leaned up against me. That's when she her happiest, or with her moms. All the material stuff don't mean nothing. She got 100 toys in there. These boys can speak to her. You walk in my house, there's toys everywhere. Big slides, big roller coasters, bikes, cars, all that.
It don't mean
She'll put all that down and run right to us. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a antiquated mindset. You know what I'm saying? Which is why a lot of fathers in previous generations went wrong. You know, they thinking, okay, yeah, as long as I provide, I'm good. I'm paying the bills. I put clothes on your back, right? I put a roof over your head, right? You should love me. You should respect me. But that's not how that works, and that's why a lot of men from that era growing up don't really know how to like attach themselves, you know, emotionally, or like don't really feel comfortable expressing their love. You know what I'm saying? Going forward to their girl or even to their kids. Passing that same hard, okay, you supposed to know I love you. You know I'm paying for your, you know, your school, and I'm paying for this. You know, no, but that paying shit don't mean nothing if you're not there. So I feel like as a man, dog, you got to find that balance. And if you want to work them 15, 16-hour days, you got to understand when you get home, you owe them 2-3. Period. I don't care what time it is.
I was about to say that.
Or how tired you is.
You not the boss. You not boss at home. You daddy. When you get to the crib, no matter how big, you can own the company. You not boss when you come home. You a daddy.
That's fair.
They want time with daddy. They don't want to be goddamn chaperone with boss.
Facts.
That's crazy. Because I was thinking about, because that's how my pops was. Actually, my mama didn't work for a minute. She did until like she had I think Xavier. She had Red, and then once she had Red, then she stopped working. And then pops was working at Motiva, and he was pulling 16s like a lot. You know what I'm saying? But everything I wanted, I had AIs, had Jordans, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to hoop, like he had me right. Baseball, I was right. But you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was a lot of balance because he was able to take me to the games. He took me to practice. You know what I'm saying? Even though he worked a lot, like he'd be home at 9, 10 o'clock. But sometimes I would stay up, you know what I'm saying? I'd be in the shower with him, you know what I'm saying, in the bathroom, just talking to him while he's in the shower. Shit like that. So I feel like I had a good example, and it was a good balance, and my mom wasn't working. But again, you know, there's different times now, so.
Way different. Kennedy, how you feel like a man should balance that?
I think y'all hit the nail on the head. I mean, exactly. You just gotta know when to spend time and when to go out there and make the money to get the family right. I mean, it just depends on where you at in life. I mean, a lot of us say 15, 16-hour days. You could be working 8 hours. A lot of us only can work 8 hours. You can't get no overtime, so you got to be at work every goddamn day to just make ends meet, making your $15 or $14 an hour, and you got 3 kids. I mean, come on, we got to put that into effect too. It's not always 12-hour shift, 15-hour shift. It's 8-hour days, and you get no overtime, so every day you work it has to be there, or else you ain't gonna have no house. You ain't gonna pay no mortgage. So yeah, I'm spending time with my kids, but we living on the street. Mm-hmm.
That's real.
Because I can't put no roof over your head because, you know, I'm trying to spend time with you. At the same time, I got to be at work every day. So if I miss a day at work, that's a dock on my radar. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just certain situations like, you know, if you feel like for his sake, he's saying, hey, I'm paying all the bills in his house. She doesn't have to work. You know, if that's cutting away from his time, maybe he should go about and say, hey, you know, I want to spend more time with my kids. You mind trying to, you know, get a side job or something? But that's another problem you run into.
Right.
Yeah.
If she doesn't want to work.
Yeah.
She's been, you know, a lot of women say they want to work until they start working a year and a half, 2 years in. They
First ones to quit.
They like, I can't take
year and a half. You gave them too much time.
My time a month, they want to give me all this, and then you got to come home to her arguing every day about complaining about work, and you can't spend no time with your kids, you can't spend no time with her, and guess who got to start cooking at the house now when he get home from work? He do.
Man.
It's a cold game, baby.
Because she ain't going, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we putting a lot of pressure on him and, you know, to say other things, but I mean, it's a lot of things you got to provide for us, you know, as a father is, you know, time is a big thing. I put my dad was in the military. So, you know, he spent a lot of time like they would go on deployments, you know, for 6-7 months. But I was always with my mom. I never really realized that he was gone for 6-7 months till he came back. But we always did. I never stayed with a babysitter. Mm-hmm. We always went on trips together. We did everything together. So, I mean, I think that's a certain way you spend your time. Like, I never had a babysitter ever. Like, I was either going to boot when he was a drill sergeant. I was going to his boot camp with him. And there with those trainees, you know, like sitting there, they had to babysit me while he was out there running a half mile or 2 miles, whatever, rucking and come back. He working, but we still there, you know, me and my sister. So I think it's just certain things in life that you got to take into aspect. And then as kids, I mean, you know, we used to want a lot. I mean, we still do sometimes. You know, we always want this, want that, and then we don't take into effect of what someone has to lose to get you that.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
So
that's the thing. A lot of times you don't really realize it until you get older. But when you're younger, that's all you understand is that, hey, that time is not there. You know what I'm saying? But just like Smooth said, if too much of that happens, you'll build so much resentment up to where you won't care to understand later. And that's why I feel like, as a man, depending on your situation, just like Kenny said, I feel like if you working or if you have to work that much, you may not need to have kids right now. You might need to do what you got to do to get into a comfortable position to be able to come home and still have that energy. But if you do got kids and you work in that situation, you got to sacrifice. It is what it is. It's just like if you're starting a business, you know what I'm saying, on the side. Of course, everybody got their day jobs, but when you get off, you got to work on that business. So you might be up to 3, 4 a.m. doing what you got to do. Mm-hmm. And I feel like you need to put that same effort into your kids. Even you might have worked at 12 or whatever, be tired as hell. Come home, just want to sleep. But your kid want to play. You got to sacrifice that sleep.
Shit, you may be working them 8 hours.
Yeah.
You still got to give it up, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what having kids is. Because again, you can buy them all the material stuff in the world, but you know what they gonna remember when they get 20? Man, that camping trip my daddy took me on. Or man, when we went out there to Disneyland, or when we went out there to fish on the lake a couple of times. We used to fish every Tuesday. They gonna talk about that with the most pride ever. They ain't gonna bring up one time that pair of Jordans you bought.
Hell yeah, and man, we used to have them talks with my dad, man. Like my dad showed me this, told me this.
That's real though.
Like that's the valuable shit. That's the tangible shit that a kid goddamn understands when they get older. Mm-hmm. You can buy them some 11s when they goddamn in the 9th grade. They not gonna be talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? When they start putting they pedal to the metal in life, man, my dad taught me how to do this. Fuck them shoes. But in your mind, you man, I bought this nigga everything. I bought him everything. I bought her everything. That's all you thinking about. You think about the material stuff. But kids, I don't care who you is, man. A kid, goddamn 18 younger, bro. They just want your time. That's it.
Facts.
They just want your time, man. And if you ain't got that, bro, that's trash. That's trash in my eyes.
Yeah, I feel like as a father, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I know it's tough sometimes, but hey. You had them kids. You got to take care of them.
Especially if you're a black father, man. Black fathers need to be there for their kids. The era we going in, boy.
Straight up.
It's going to be heavy for our kids, bro. So you need to be here to guide something.
Facts. But moving right along, man, we're going to get into our call-in segment. Hello? Yo,
yeah.
Jenny, this is AC from the Krew Season Podcast. You are now live.
Oh.
What's up?
I'm saying, so we were speaking earlier in the week, man. You said you had an interesting story that you want to run by us and get a little bit of advice on. We are all ears, man.
Make sure she introduces herself and shout your social medias and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect it to be... like this. I thought I had more notice.
It's all good.
So my story starts off as I was talking to this guy since August, and in December, right before New Year's, I found out through Clubhouse that he was still dating his baby mother.
How did you find out on Clubhouse?
So me and him follow each other on Clubhouse, and he would, every time he started a room, he would ping me into them. So one night, it was like December 28th or something like that, 29th, something along those lines. But I was pretty drunk. I was in DR at the time. I was pretty drunk, and I was bored because I was third wheeling my friends. So they were in their room doing their business, and I went in my room. And I got in Clubhouse, and right around that time, he started a room called Hot Potato. So they were playing like Hot Seat or something. So I just joined because I was drunk, and he pinged me into it. And some of my girls came in the room because they thought that I was in there. So eventually they got bored and they started their own room. And so I'm hopping back and forth between rooms, and his room had a lot of New York bartenders and dancers because he's actually from New York. And I'm just being a typical female and being nosy. And every time I hop back in, I would see which new girl is in the room, and if he's fucking with that person and stuff like that. So I'll click on their profile, type of thing. So one time I hopped back in the room, I saw a new face, and I clicked on her profile. So if you guys know how Clubhouse works, whoever invited you, it's gonna put on their profile that you're nominated by
Facts.
whoever that invited you. So when I clicked on her profile to see if he followed her, he didn't, but it was even worse that he nominated her. And I was like, okay, so he's a pretty, usually he's a pretty low-key guy. Like, if this isn't somebody he's really cool with like that, he wouldn't have his name on a female's profile, like knowing that it's going to be on their profile forever,
Right.
So I clicked on her Instagram just to be nosy to see who this girl is. And the first thing I see is a picture of his baby.
How did you know it was his baby?
I know that he has a baby mother, and I
gotcha.
know, about his kids, and he showed me pictures and things before. It's not like something that was a secret.
Right.
So obviously I know he has a baby mother. It takes two to make a kid. But I wasn't mad about it. I just didn't know that he was still dating her. So I click on her profile and I scroll through the profile for a little bit, and I see pictures of them still together. And it's not like a family picture, like, oh, this is our child's first birthday type of thing. It's pictures of them. And I scroll through the highlights and I still see like pictures and videos and all these things of them together that were recent. So that's how I found out. I don't think he knows that I found out about his baby mother. She was in a room for a quick second. Once I got back in the room after lurking through her profile, she wasn't in the room anymore. And I just texted him and told him to, lose my number and just continue with whatever he already has going on. I don't want no parts of it. And he doesn't know exactly what I meant by it. He still hits me up and texts and calls me, and he just thinks I'm being a psycho bitch right now, that I'm on some crazy shit and I'm just having an attitude for no reason or whatever it is. But he has no idea that I know, and I don't really feel or care to tell him like, oh, you've been dating your baby mother this whole time. And
so how you know he dating his baby moms?
A person that's not still dating his baby mom, like, I don't think she would still have those pictures up. Maybe like family photos, but not the things of them together. And then also I know that he spent New Year's in Miami with her.
That's what Kenny was.
So y'all was exclusively dating? Y'all had the title going?
We were working towards it. But we did have conversations about where our heads are both at. I did ask him like if he still had any ties with his baby mother and things like that, or with anyone actually.
And you wasn't doing anything. You let all your hoes go?
Yeah, like when I was in DR, I was there like I said, I was third wheeling my friends. I was just there for a vacation.
We didn't say DR. We said, did you let all your hoes go?
All your hoes go?
Yeah. I didn't have, like, I didn't answer to anyone's texts or calls or anything like that. Like, I just left them alone.
That's where you went wrong, baby. That's where you went wrong. Y'all didn't have a title.
But that's how I am, like, after I have that conversation, like, when I talk to people, in the beginning, of course, I don't expect you to only be talking to me, and I hope you don't expect me to only be talking to you. But over time, if I'm really fucking with you, like, I'm going to tell you, like, hey, okay, so I'm really vibing with you. I just want to know where your head's at, because just so I know how to move.
Uh-huh.
You know, because if you're not on the same page that I am, like, at least let me know so I know how to move, and I'm not cutting all my hoes off and things like that for somebody that's not on the same page.
So y'all agreed to cut the hose off. That's what you said?
Yeah.
No, y'all might have said, "Oh, I'm vibing with you too." And that was
Nah.
it. He said he said he was done
I
talking to other females. Like he was done.
He said he wasn't talking to anyone, and I was the only person that he was talking to. Like, he was like,
Did he say it laughing? Did he say it with a little chuckle in him?
No.
He didn't say it with no chuckle in him. And boys are cold.
First time I'm gonna tell you he was lying because he got a baby mama, so he's always in contact with that.
And I get
That's a
I
fact.
get that point. Like, I always hear that thing about, like, oh, if there's always going to be that relationship between the baby mother and the baby father and stuff. It's like they always going to be fucking with each other in some type of way. And I would understand that more, but from what I saw, it wasn't like, oh, I might still be hitting that every now and then.
Don't matter.
It's that they're still fully dating, like, together.
How old is the child?
I believe 2 years.
He definitely be. Yeah, he got to be over there often. Yeah.
He dropping off baby milk, changing diapers.
Look, girl, you lost him to the game. It's the dean talking. You lost him to the game. You let go of your hoes too quick. See, if you'd have just kept your number 2 hoe, because you don't keep your number 1 hoe. Your number 1 hoe gonna have you too active out here. You keep your number 2 hoe.
That's facts, though.
You know what I'm saying? You keep your number 2 hoe at all times until the title is all the way official. That way, if this shit would have happened to you, you had your number 2 hoe, you wouldn't even been tripping. You'd have went to DR, you'd have had him fly out, and you'd have did your thing.
I have my other options that I can always hit up and fall back.
Okay, well, what you mad about? You supposed to be, look, it's finesse and leverage out here, baby. You supposed to seen that? Oh, okay, this what we on? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Post a picture the next day on the boat.
Yeah, post a picture with you out with a man. And then when he hit you, don't get mad. Don't get mad now.
You don't even have to post a picture with a man. Just you out, post a picture with your hand in the drink, you know what I'm saying, your nails showing or a nice dress.
Date night.
Post that, boom.
With date night at the end of it.
I'm at a point where I didn't want to play games no more. Like, I'm at a point where I want something a little bit more serious and stable.
I
That's the reason why, like, I'm not over here like trying to play games, because I could sit here. I was just in Miami last week. I could have did that. I could have posted up like I was at dinner and all that shit, but I didn't do that. Yeah,
but you got to realize what era we living in and the game. See, the rules never change. It's just the game does, right? So now we in the league of finesse and leverage. That's just what it is. So you got to be always having your finesse game on 110. And the moment you drop it down to 9, you get finessed. You can't never do that, baby.
I think you messed up by assuming that y'all were going to be, assuming that y'all were just serious, like y'all were just exclusive. Mm-hmm. And y'all didn't set that title saying, hey, we are boyfriend and girlfriend. Just because y'all talked about it, say, hey, yeah, I'm vibing with you.
Right.
I'm not talking to anybody else, but I'm vibing with you, but I'm not making boyfriend and girlfriend statements,
No, and that was a conversation that that's not a conversation I had in the beginning with him. That was a conversation I had when I last visited him in December, a week right before Christmas. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm trying to see, like, where things are going, because this is what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to see if this is what you're trying to do.
But did you tell him, hey, I want to be your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Did y'all make the statement saying, hey, you are my girlfriend, you are my boyfriend? Did y'all make that a clear statement at that point? No. So whatever the hell y'all talked about, it don't matter, because y'all didn't make it serious right then and there.
Plus, he was trying to let his hoes off the stage.
Because I'm letting you know right now, if a man is really feeling you like that, when you start giving that conversation, he gonna say, hey, we are boyfriend and girlfriend.
Ain't no second guessing.
It's not even, a sidetrack in our mind, you know what I'm saying? But at this point, if you got to have that conversation and it's like, he just following your lead, he's not leading it, then he's not serious about whatever he's saying right now.
Facts.
So I think that's where you messed up at. And I mean, shit happens.
That's real. Because, hey, now that they say that, he owe you some time. Time is money.
Facts.
So he owe you some money. So you need to finesse him out some money before you call it quits. So you need to get back on good terms with him. and finesse him out some money. He owe you a $300 date or some Gucci shoes, something.
You better not do that. I hope you're not even answering his calls right now and text right now. I hope you're not doing
Leave
that.
it be.
I don't answer the calls. I haven't been answering to his calls, his texts, his pings, his nothing.
You shouldn't even sent that text. You should just left it be.
Hey, you should just ghosted this.
Yep.
Fuck it.
Yep.
Oh, she'd have ghosted that nigga. That nigga
nasty.
blew up.
That would have been nasty.
He'd have been on the first flight.
Nah, and I mean, like, he been hitting me on his friends' numbers and stuff too, because I haven't been answering to his.
Boy, creative. Nigga resourceful.
He's about to start emailing too.
Baby, don't leave. Don't leave.
And then I joining into rooms on. He tried to get one of my girls on Clubhouse to make a room, and he was in there to try to speak to me.
All right, so look. So do you still, to this day, right now, for real, like all the way 100, do you still have some type of feelings for him?
Yeah, because this just happened. This literally just happened right before New Year's.
So now I'm talking about like if he apologized for the shit, like would you take him back?
No. No.
Oh, so you all the way through with it? You all the way done with it?
Yeah.
Good.
Because my thing is, it's a difference between lying from jump. Like, let's say, like, when you first meet me, you're like, oh, yeah, I ain't got no girl. I ain't got this and that, da-da-da. But if I'm having this conversation with you, giving you a chance to be honest, to let me know whatever, if you have any situation going on, if you do, if you don't, if you're going to cut them off, if you're not, whatever the case is, if I'm giving you the chance to be honest and you still lie, I can't ever look at you.
So look, let me into a woman's head, right? Say he would have said in that moment where you asking all that, right? Say he would have said, look, I'm still fucking my baby moms.
I was just about to ask that question.
I'm still fucking my baby moms, but I see us, we can actually be something, but I'm fucking my baby moms. How would you respond with that? If he gave you that, because you said you giving them a platform to be honest. So if he'd have gave you blunt honesty, then how you would have did?
I mean, I still want to know if you. I would ask them if are y'all just fucking or if y'all actually dating.
Okay.
So it matters if they're just fucking or dating?
Yeah. If you fucking, you just trying to get a nut off.
And you understand that?
Huh?
I said, and you understand that?
Yeah, like you just trying to get a nut off.
So
that's like
you'd have been good with that though.
If he's fucking with any other female, it's kind of like, oh, I'm just over here just, sticking my dick in fucking anything. But if you're actually over here like giving a person time and energy, spend like you guys have a label, then or a title, then that's different.
They do have a title. Baby mama and baby daddy. That's true.
Nah, it's beyond that.
He over there spending time with his kids.
You went there.
He over there spending time with his kids. The kids go to sleep. Then hey.
So what if he would have said, "Hey, yeah, I'm beaten"? Would you been cool with that?
If he's just
If he'd have just said, "No, I'm just beaten. I'm just smashing her. Like we ain't got no relationship, none of that." You know what I'm saying? You would have been cool with that?
I wouldn't say I would have been cool with it. I want to know, like, I want to ask them and see, okay, so is that going to change over time? Like, what's going to happen? Because I'm over here. I don't want to be cutting everybody off for you, and you're over here still fucking your baby mother or something.
Okay.
Or if you're dating or whatever the case is, like, I want to know that. So that, like I said, if you're telling me something, I'll know how to move. I
feel you.
You're saying be honest with you from the jump. Yeah. That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what she's saying.
So, whatever the response is, at least giving me a chance to understand where you are. I know how to move.
Yeah.
If I still want to deal with you while you dating your baby mother, fucking your baby mother, or not even the fact that it's your baby mother, it could have been any other person. Yeah. It could have been like, oh, I got a whole nother girlfriend, or some shit that I've been dating for like 2 years or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
At least that gives me a chance to be like, okay, do I still want to fuck with this person or do I don't? You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Because I'm the person where I won't do it, but there could be somebody else out there like, you know what? Right. I still enjoy the time with you. I might still be fun. Even though you got a girl, I'll be a side chick. It's cool.
That's
you
real.
know?
That's real.
So you would never, you wouldn't never. What you saying is you would never take the side chick role willingly?
No.
Honorable.
Most wouldn't.
Honorable.
Most wouldn't.
So you got to respect. Well, I don't know about most, but it's a lot that say they won't, but like
willingly?
depend on if a dude like lit.
into side chick
A
roles.
dude be lit, you know they gonna go. Come on, bro. You know how this go.
I mean,
No.
I know I go, but most want to be a
Okay.
girlfriend.
No, that's not true. But
And
at the end of the day,
it's
it's like
like-
more chicks
like-
that's not on your level than all. Which means, you know what
Not
I'm saying? Like most chicks that don't look
willingly,
good
like,
to
if
do.
I was in that role and it wasn't like,
On
oh,
the side.
if I didn't know about it, then that's different. But if I know, it's done. I don't want to live that role.
Damn
And
it.
the thing is, the thing is for me, I do pretty well for myself.
Uh-huh.
I don't need a man for that. It's because I'm actually time and energy for something.
You know
If
what's
I'm
crazy?
giving you my time and energy, it's because I actually like you enough to do that.
You know what's crazy? You know what I'm thinking right now? I'm going to give, this the Dean speaking, baby. I think dude deserve another chance. He was just letting the hoes off the train.
Hold on, man.
I think dude deserve another chance, man. Hey,
up.
you ain't give him enough
mute
time to
his
let
mic.
the
Mute his
hoes
mic.
off the
Oh
train.
my God. No. Don't
For
do
I
real.
that.
mean, if you want,
She
if
said
you
they
wanna
just
give him
had the
another
conversation
chance,
before Christmas.
They've been talking since August.
But look, they just had the conversation.
The
So all that
second- The
cancels.
second conversation.
No. They had the real conversation right before Christmas, right? So that put him on the time clock because they didn't make it official right there. They just had the conversation. So that put him on
Yeah,
the
and
time
like I
clock.
said, I'm not gonna expect you to make it official. Like
You
what
see?
I'm saying is, like, if you talk to a person, right?
Uh-huh.
Or for me, if I talk to a person and I'm giving you my time and energy, I'm talking to you, I'm hanging out with you, I'm seeing you all the time, things like that. I'm always coming to see you and stuff like that for a good month or 2 or 3 or things like that.
Yeah,
After that, I want to know where we stand.
exactly.
Like,
So
I
if
don't
he told
expect us
you,
to be-
but
I don't expect us to be dating like with a title right away. And I'm gonna tell you that.
exactly.
But I want to know what's
But-
going on.
Exactly.
How you're about to, if
And
you got
that's-
something going on, if you're gonna move, like if you got something going on at the moment and you're gonna, plan on dropping them, whatever the case is, let me know. If not, cool. At least I know how to move.
It
At
ain't
least I
that.
know not to get
ain't
my
that
feelings
tough.
involved.
Truth.
No,
That's
things
the
like that.
problem. He didn't
No,
tell the
hey.
truth when she asked the second
Look,
time.
8
That's
out of
the
10.
problem.
Hey, look, 8 out of 10 men not gonna tell the truth off the rip.
That's their fault.
But since they had the real conversation, he even spoke to her after that, right? He spoke to they said something together after that. He let his hoes off the train. I mean, the train gotta stop, baby. The train just can't stop right at the station.
No,
Man,
I
think you
get what you
confused.
said.
No, and I'm not saying
Matt not hearing a word she said.
I'm hearing her.
He
Nigga,
But she
lied.
didn't,
She
she
brought
didn't
the
give him
conversation
time to
up.
get the hoes off.
No, she brought a conversation of like, hey, are you talking to anybody else? Or are you
He
dealing with
said
anybody else?
no.
And he said no, and he's out here with a whole nother girlfriend, nigga.
I mean, I commend him for lying. She just caught him in the lie. she just caught him in the lie. That's what I'm trying to say. I was trying to say that without saying that, but you niggas won't let me slide.
We can't let that ride. man.
We ain't let that one go, dog. We ain't about to push this on and on and on.
Especially when you said he deserved another chance.
Yeah, nah,
I
but
don't
look-
know
Bro
about
deserve
that.
another one.
But look. Last question. If you had one thing that you learned from this situation, what would it be?
not to deal with men with kids anymore.
Damn. So no nigga with no kid ever.
No, I actually don't deal. You typically don't like men with kids, anyways. With him, that was something that I didn't plan on. Like at first, when I was, I knew him since last January, but the only reason why I even planned on linking with him and stuff was because I was using him as a distraction.
Oh, so you had another piece that you was trying to get back at.
No, I wasn't trying to get back. It was just to get my mind off of it.
Filling time. I
So
get you.
I linked up with him, and I didn't expect to vibe with him the way that I did.
He
So-
finessed you
Oh,
out
so
that
y'all
ass.
wasn't gonna last anyway, because he was
So
your
he-
rebound cat. Y'all wasn't gonna last.
So he dicked you down.
I mean, I didn't plan on vibing with him at all.
You got
But
dickmatized.
we ended up did vibing and more than what I expected to. So that's why, like, I mean, at first when he told, like, I been knew he had a kid from when I first knew him back in last January. But like I said, I didn't plan on vibing with him like that. And when I did, I was just kind of like, you know what? I like him enough to, I guess, deal with the fact that he got a kid.
I feel you.
But
Broke
it didn't
rule
work
number
out.
one.
Yeah, she broke. You was at the sleeves and you failed classes. What happened? Your rebounds person is supposed to be the one you do real dirty. Look, we only doing this. Don't ever think you gonna see me in person. Don't say my name. That's how you were supposed to do it. But you went and fell in love. Now look at you, girl. Look at you. Look at you.
Nah,
Now.
I mean, I really, when I first linked with him, we actually was just linking on, like, getting to know each other, going on, like, little lunch dates and stuff like that. It wasn't even.
Did he spend over $40?
Oh my God.
No, we not doing that.
But I was.
We not doing that.
Did he spend over $40?
We not doing that.
He does.
So did he get that?
Hey, all right. So look, hey, yeah, hey. I know you watch the show, so you know what it is. All right. So the first time he spent over $40, did he beat?
No.
For real?
No. He actually didn't get to.
He a whole sucker. He a whole
December.
sucker. A whole lollipop. Not the small one, the big ones. You know, the ones the kids can't eat. That's what he is. Yeah.
Oh my God.
He actually didn't get to hit until December.
Oh, there you go.
For a whole year?
No,
nigga.
No,
Oh,
4
she.
months.
No, from
But
August
yeah,
to December.
August to December.
4 months?
So
4 months.
Man, you know what I mean? $40 he didn't spend. Hoes.
Well, I mean, he ain't had to hit her. He was hitting baby mama all the time anyway.
That's true.
But he's still a bag of suckers. A whole bag of suckers. Throw it on his face.
Oh my God. Well, Miss Jenny, we appreciate you calling in, sharing your story. Definitely entertaining like a mud. So
Don't take smooth advice.
and
Man, always take my advice. You're going to be, your feelings will never be hurt. You take my advice. The dean is here.
oh my God.
Overseer.
And then we also want to commend you for the level of maturity that you showcased and cutting that shit off and, you know what I'm saying, not answering calls because a lot of chicks don't do that.
So she says.
So she said, she going to be petty and hit him tonight. She gonna be petty. Yeah.
You know I talked about you on the show.
Right now.
No,
You lost a
R&B.
good thing. You lost a real good thing. Get your ass out of here. They called you a whole lollipop on the show.
And no sizzling shit.
Yeah, that's
Calling
facts.
that nigga up.
Boy, it's a whole sucker. But look, before we get out of here, you want to shout social medias out and things of that nature?
No, I think I'm gonna keep my
Anonymity.
yeah.
Oh, that cold blooded right there.
Nah, it's all good though. We definitely appreciate you for checking in, man. I'm gonna catch up with you later on.
All right.
All right, Jenny.
All right, bet.
You have a good night.
You too.
All right. On that note, man, we're gonna jump into the quick hit segment. First one. Do men not factor in finances enough when we choosing a partner?
No, I think that's all we factor in.
I beg your pardon?
I feel like that's all we factor in.
Hell no. I think niggas don't factor in finances at all most of the time.
Well, you saying other niggas? I factor in when I'm with a woman.
They about to get that on you. I know he thinking for.
With a
I knew
woman?
he thinking when you even finish the sentence.
Do we factor in finance?
You factor in finances with the woman you talking to.
You know what's crazy?
You talking about how much they make?
You know what's crazy? He
Right.
really don't. Most of them he talking to borderline homeless.
Don't listen to
I knew
Smooth.
it. I knew as soon as you said
We
that,
know, nigga.
I felt
Okay.
Kenny lean back. I knew it was
So, Kenny,
So-
you ain't been here. So I haven't talked to no lawyer. I haven't talked to no principal. I ain't talked to no teacher. I ain't talked to nobody like that. I talked to all bums. That's pretty much from what Smooth saying. No,
Is it facts though?
No, it's not facts.
Who you
So-
take
No, it's not
100%?
facts.
Who you take the most serious?
Bro, I've only had
It was a bump.
3 serious girlfriends.
Okay, what they did for a living?
I was young for the most part. I was young. One, I was in
I feel
college.
you. I feel
One,
you.
I was in college. The second one, I was 22.
I feel
Like
you.
she didn't have no real. She was in school too. Like, and then the last one was just shit. A childhood person I tried to make work. Like that's what it is. Outside of that, I've been dating. The people I've dated, actually dated, not not relationship. People I've dated, they've had some
Stop
bread.
smacking the table.
Why, shut up, Kenny. Why do I know they had some bread? Because they spend money on me, goddamn it.
But did the other one spend real money on you?
I mean, no. Because again, when I'm in a relationship, I don't care about that shit.
Okay.
Like, you with me, so it don't matter what you
with
make.
me,
Like,
so
we having fun.
So
Like,
what you're saying is men do not factor in finances enough when they're dating.
I don't factor in all the time. I don't care.
So-
I mean, for the most part, if I can provide for you, like,
So we were changing your answer. That's all I want to get in.
I said no, right?
No, you said yes.
Yeah, you said man, factor in finances all
I'm
the time.
thinking, okay, but I was operating on. I was thinking y'all was talking about like when we're dating, approaching a woman. Do we?
Oh
factor in?
yeah, no,
That's
not
how I
our
took
money.
it.
I'm talking about their money.
Right? Yeah, that's how I took it.
Okay, yeah.
So that's why I answered it that way.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, a little bit. Like, don't be broke as hell. Like, that's just me.
I don't think we do. I don't think we factor in finances pretty much at all, honestly. Because we rarely, we might say, "Hey, what you doing? What do you do for a living?" And we just ignore everything she
I like
said.
you. Oh, I like you.
When are you letting me be?
I like you.
What I really meant to,
facts.
what you do for a living really meant to say was, when can I?
As long as you don't say you a prostitute.
Hey, niggas say what you do for a living. She said a neurosurgeon. What you heard was, I'm gonna let you beat in 2 days.
That's fact.
That's what we're really trying to understand, and we're doing it all the wrong way. I think we do need to factor in some finances when we're talking to women, because like we said, in this day and era, both parties have to be making money,
For sure.
some kind of money. It's hard to take care of. I mean, unless you a ball player or something like that, and they still can't even take care of one woman.
That's
so
real,
they take
though.
care of 3 at a time anyway. So
Facts.
yeah, it's finances. You definitely got to factor in a lot in this day and era.
Yeah, I would say hell no, not just no. I think men are extremely shallow in that regard. Like as long as she look good, boys able to bend all morals in regards to finances, and that's just what it is. At least most people. But I also think that's a young thing. No, not necessarily. I'll take that back because they got older dudes, they got money, and they be dating young broke chicks too. So
And we be trying to flex hard. I think that kind of helps us flex harder too. I mean, honestly. If she ain't got nothing, I'm about to flex.
I got me
got
an
her on
eye
your arm.
candy. She got all this Gucci on though.
I got it on my arm.
I'm gonna send my dogs after from the hood though. See how long she keep that Gucci on.
nigga talking about buying a Gucci and getting her robbed. You gotta watch niggas like this. But
Pick this package up for me.
But yeah, nah. But I agree. I think we need to change that dynamic because I feel like that's where a lot of the relationships go sour at. Because it's cool at first, when you showing off the money, she knew when you ain't beat yet. You know what I'm saying? But after you hit and she get to stand around for a minute and start leaning on your money, get to leaning on your money for her lifestyle, and then you realize after the sex wear off, after the 5th, 6th times you done hit, damn, wait, she not bringing no value to my life. And then a sense of resentment sets in. And then that's where you see the chicks go from dating the NBA dude to right back in the club single because he done got rid of you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, men don't factor finances in enough, and we definitely should. Smooth, what would you say in that regard?
Man, look, man. They should already know a dude is thinking you broke from the jump because women are courted. That's just what it is. It's how society got it. So a man got to impress you, which I think is wrong because we the prize. Anyway. Because we the goddamn prize. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like he just said, most chicks, they do all this goddamn work to bag this motherfucker that just want to show off with his bread, right? So they'll get him, but don't know how to keep him, right? Your broke ass done got where you need to be. Let me give you some game. Y'all supposed to be in the goddamn universe. Your broke ass. Exactly.
Welcome. I thought it was a real elevator door. What? Wait, hold on. Where'd that come from? This nigga is serious out there.
Straight up.
Look, your broke ass that made it to the pinnacle of this shit, right? When you bag you a rich dude, ball player, rapper, doctor, don't matter what as long as they got some real money, they bringing in 250 plus. You done bag somebody. You done bagged them, right? Now, where y'all make the mistake at, you thinking being pretty gonna always keep you there. Baby, you gotta understand, they got another young stallion coming up after you that's just prettier than you. Mm-hmm. And she younger.
In her prime.
You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do to separate yourself? Soon as you get in position with that man, like you gonna know that man rock with you because he gonna be spending money on you right then and there. You want to go take 20 of your broke ass friends out to show this nigga tricking on you. You don't do that stupid ass shit.
That nigga has some heat in that statement.
You get what I'm saying? That's real.
20 of your broke ass friends.
You know what I'm saying? You want to take 20 of your broke ass friends out, but you've been lying to all these other dudes saying, "Oh, I got my own business. I got my own." Well, this is your perfect time to start your own business with this dude money. Mm-hmm. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Because if you bring in some income for yourself, you can trick off all day because he gonna always trick on you and he gonna see the hustle in you. You may be playing games. You gotta understand, you all about games. You gotta realize that everybody ain't meant to be married. That's just what it is. So if you know, hey man, look, I ain't trying to get married till I'm 60. I'm on my deathbed. If you know that, baby, look, finesse, make it look like you doing something, and you gonna get more. If you just sitting there looking pretty, letting the nigga beat, and he produce you with, hey, my dog want to beat, and now you in a position where you gotta come off that ass to his dog, or you out of there. But he tricked your fool ass. You know why? Because soon as you let his dog beat, they gonna beat one more time, and then your ass is to the streets. Come on, baby. A lot of y'all that been in these positions. I ain't gonna say no names, but a lot of y'all that been in these positions. I'm telling you where you went wrong at. You got to show you got some versatility to your game. I ain't just here to look pretty, even though you really are, but you here to get some money too. You got to know how to gold dig, baby. You didn't found a piece of gold, but you don't want that. You want the whole mine. Most of y'all get caught up with the piece of gold because it's shiny, and you let your friends come look all at the shine, and your friends trying to fuck the same piece of gold. Now you gone. Instead of you goddamn me picking up that piece of gold and going to the mine with it. I want some more of this. Come on, baby. The dean is spoken.
How'd that shit go all the way over?
But he somehow always finds a way to tie it back together at the end. I don't know. I don't get it. He always ties it up.
I got lost.
Nigga went from gold mine to getting robbed.
But he brought about a valid point because just like he said, if you moving it right, you need to take that thing of gold, go back to the mine, point me to the mine, and I'm gonna grab some more.
You get dirty and
that's real though. Because like a lot of chicks, let's just be honest, they get in these situations and dudes be throwing crazy money at them. Mm-hmm. How do you leave a situation dating a dude that rich for months and you don't have nothing to your name when you leave?
They do.
Nothing.
A LV bag.
And mileage.
Not a mileage.
You know what I'm saying?
LV bag.
Like, why not get him to pay for your tuition or pay for your something that you're going to be able to build on when he gets rid of you? Because he's going to get rid of you. This is the upper echelon of man. He's going to use you until he gets tired of you, and then I'm going to replace you, just like they said, with something better or something that's on your level that I'm not tired of smashing. Mm-hmm. Because, let's just be honest, your looks and that, sex only goes so far. After a man hit for the 8th, 9th time, the sex ain't it no more.
It didn't wore off, baby. What
like
else
that,
do you bring?
Yeah, so if you can't bring nothing, you're going to be out the door. So you need to start planning your finesse within them 8 smashes.
Exactly.
Be able to get that bread. Nah, don't buy me a bag. Give it to me in cash so I can put it in my account. Or nah, don't do that. Pay for my tuition. I'm in school. Or nah, don't do that. Help me start a business.
Not for 6 months. I got a business.
Right. But chicks don't do that. They just be happy to be there.
Mm-hmm. They want to pose on social media.
Right.
Live a lavish life. Show they living a lavish lifestyle.
Taking pictures in the house.
But it lasts longer when you post your own shit.
Bingo.
And they lease BMWs.
Oh man, that they end up getting took back when oh man, come on man, that boy talking here.
This shit crazy.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate. We saw that to say men definitely need to start factoring in finances a little more, and the relationships will last a little longer because you won't resent her for being the bum that she is. You know what I'm saying? You dating a chick that got some money, she ain't bumming, so y'all building together. That's different than me taking a pretty chick and turning her life around, but she's sitting on my couch and I got to follow on my taxes. That type of situation don't last as long. So
that's real. That's real.
Yeah. On that note, we're going to move on to the next one. At what point is a man ready to settle down? It seems like there's a lot of women that are ready, but they only have to choose from men that are scrambling to find themselves.
Well,
that was a question that we recently got on the live.
Well, they going to keep scrambling because you wasn't the one, baby.
They going to keep scrambling.
They going to keep scrambling. They cracked the egg open and a lot of the pieces fell on the ground. What I mean by that is a lot of women fell on the ground. What you thought you was the only piece of the egg. When you put an egg in the pot, it all stay together till you hit it with the spatula, right? Then it go everywhere, right? That's how you women act. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh man.
You want me to elaborate? Because
Oh,
I got
my
a story.
God.
I got the story.
Sure, man. Sure, man. What the hell? Go ahead.
Go ahead, finish your story.
Hey, look. What I mean by that is
Tie it together. Go ahead.
what I mean by that is you got to realize I say it all the time. Most of y'all black women only want black men. Y'all got a certain pool y'all gonna pick from, and y'all want an upstanding black man that y'all can introduce to the family. Mm-hmm. You got to realize you ain't the only one chasing him.
That's a fact.
You ain't the only one in the pot. You're not.
Especially if you're a good man.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't the only one in the pot. So the guy, he picking out the black shit and throwing it on the ground. You gotta realize that. Well, when you burn the egg a little bit, you scrape that in the garbage. Then you put the rest of the shit on the plate, right?
Facts.
You get it? And that's what a dude do with women, especially if he a good man. A good man for in this day and era, they don't want to choose. They don't want to make the mistake in choosing the wrong one.
That's facts.
That's true.
Because choosing a woman for a man for real is a lifetime thing. When a man choose you for real, in his mind, I done found my life partner. Because you got to realize a man chooses you, you don't choose the man. That's what women get in mistaken that. That's why I say y'all not the prize. It's too many of y'all. Y'all can't be. So you got to realize you got cracked in the pot. The nigga scrambled the eggs and you wasn't fluffy enough. Sorry.
Okay, so to get back to the question, at what point do you think men are typically willing to settle?
Bro.
I don't think there's a exact point to put on it.
It ain't the point. It depends on the man.
When he got financially, that's for sure. That's
number
always
one.
number one.
Yeah, that's facts.
Financially
That's number
ready, and when he got all his hoeing out of the system.
Yeah.
You
That's
can,
just-
you can
that's just
always
what it
restart
is.
your hoeing though.
You can, yeah.
You get a big
But-
promotion at the job, you starting from scratch.
You say when you got his finances,
But at the same time,
you got your finances, but then you get some more money. Now you got more finances. Now you make more money. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
real.
but that should get tiring after a while.
I mean, what point? I mean,
Hold tight.
That shit get tiring after a
Wait.
while.
Let me stop you right now. When this podcast signed this deal, and you get them 6 figures in your account and one check, you saying that you gonna be tired of hoeing?
You looking at Keisha? You looking at
that's what you're
Keisha from
saying?
I'm
Prospect
trying to
Park?
find one and settle down.
And I understand that, but what I'm saying is that you saying that if these upper echelon, top tier, Houston, LA, Miami, Atlanta chicks throwing it at you because they know you got that big bag, Lori Harveys and things of that nature, you saying you turning it down?
We got to go on a few dates.
Right then. That's what I'm talking about.
I think we
not
ain't
done
done yet.
That's just real.
Right when you see that check, you could be like,
Give me 6 months. Give me 6 months. Give me 6 months.
Let me get it out of my system.
6 months to get drowned. Goddamn.
Or shit.
You might leave longer.
Or I can just say, hey, just give me some time to do my thing. You still here. You get all the benefits. Just, hey, when I'm out, I might be out.
I'm out.
That's wild.
But that's why you got to get a woman that don't mind that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I would say when a man's ready to settle, I think it's based more on experience than age. I think a lot of women get that mistaken. How he 36 still out here chasing and doing it? Age ain't got nothing to do with it. It's about the experience. It's about when that man got, just like they said, financially stable for one, and has he hit his peak yet as far as pulling women? If he hasn't, he's not gonna be ready to settle.
He 36 and ain't started making money until he was 33.
Buckle up.
He
It's
lost,
gonna be a ride.
50.
he lost to the game.
That's
Chalk
honest.
him up.
That's honest.
I
you know?
care less how good he is as a man.
Real. And what I think it is, I think it stems from like a man having his pick. When I say glow up or his peak pulling, that's like when a man has his pick of women.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Some men that happen to at 19. Some of them it happens to at 46. It just depends on his life experience and when you meet him. And those are questions that you need to be asking. Well, I mean, he ain't going to tell the truth, but you need to be asking them and be able to read through the lines, look at his exes, look at his history, look at, you know what I'm saying, how he moves, how thirsty he is for attention. And that's going to tell you everything you need to know in that regard. But as far as like when we're ready to settle, we got to get all of that out the way. And then it comes a time it's like, okay, I'm ready now.
But I think it depends on the woman too. Because if the right woman come along, like you'll be like, fuck all this shit. Like she too good to pass up. You may do some wrong down the line here and there, depending on how young you are.
Right.
But if you find that one, you're going to cut everything off and be like, yeah, this is it right here.
But man, that one is hard.
I know. It is.
And which is why I tell people all the time, bro, how you managed to keep I got lucky, bro. I truly got lucky. Facts. And I'll be honest, if we didn't hook up when we did, I'd probably still be single right now, bro.
Hey, that's
honest, bro.
I got lucky.
I told her that too. That's honest to God's truth, bro.
And if I ever was to get a divorce, I would never be married again.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna put that in there. Me and my old lady gonna be together forever.
We will be together forever. My wife will make sure of it. I will make sure of it.
Right.
But if something's, I don't know what, nigga, I don't know. But if I'm ever on these streets again, I ain't never coming off of them. I'm gonna disappear for 3 years. Yeah, and when tough. I rise, the God is back.
Yeah, it's tough, man. So just to, just if you take anything away from what we said, you need to pay attention to what stage that man is in his life. And honestly, because a lot of chicks let how much they like him get in the way of making their assessment. And that's where you go wrong. No, take an honest, unbiased look on where that man is in his situation. Is he 35 still going out a lot? Is he, you know what I'm saying? Like what interests him? Is he still spending a lot of money on stupid stuff to show off? Is he still going to the club and buying, $5,000 sections, $3,000 sections at 38? You know what I'm saying? You got to look at these things and you got to factor him in. That means that he's still flexing. He's still trying to prove something compared to, dude that's laid back, go out every now and again. When he do go out, he go out decent section here, there, but it ain't, 10,000, 5,000 he's spending at the club, different things like that. And you're going to be able to assess at what level or how realistic him settling down is. And then you make your moves based on that. So that would be the advice I give you. On to the last one for the day, quick hits. What does leadership look like as far as a man in a relationship? I just left a Clubhouse room with this topic. I thought that'd be dope for y'all to answer. When y'all think of a man in a relationship, what does leadership look like to you as far as how he moves in that relationship?
Patience. Overwhelming patience. That's for me. Like, if you got patience as a man, like, bro, like we grow uneasy quick, especially when you go and make the money and all this other shit. You got a lot of shit to worry about. You worry about your woman, man. She coming with you with some crazy ass shit, with some bullshit, with some shit she dealing with at work, bro. You gotta pick up patience. If you don't pick up, you'll never understand shit. You'll never know what it feel like to look at shit outside yourself. And as a leader, you gotta put yourself outside the position and be like, all right, I see it from this angle. I see how they saying it and this saying it. If you never do that, it's gonna always be wrong for you. And that's how I look at it.
Facts. One of y'all boys want to jump in? Y'all want me to dive out there?
I'm gonna say leaders aren't afraid to take risks. There'll be one thing. A leader's gonna be, like Smooth say, one gonna be patient. A leader's gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not always right. You know what I'm saying? Be able to take criticism well and maneuver from there. I feel like that's what a leader is. Because a leader's not gonna know everything, but a leader is gonna listen to what's going on, take that feedback, get to the drawing board, come back with a whole new game plan. Like, okay, cool, this is what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Again, patience. I mean, I kind of cover most of it, but just being solid, just being ready, just not being scared. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're wrong, go 100 miles an hour because, I'd rather somebody go 100 miles an hour wrong than somebody half-assing it. You know what I'm saying? At least you know about the effort. You can tell they're going to give effort.
That's how you know this boy played football, man. That's how you know he played football. That's he sound just like Coach. Just like Coach.
Yeah, but yeah, shit. Take that shit and apply it in a relationship too.
Run it again.
Straight up. Kenny T, when you think of a man leading in a relationship, what does that look like to you?
We don't deal with relationships around here.
Wow. Get this fool off.
We got single for life.
LIFE.
For lifers. My boy Juice can say.
Eternity.
I would say, understanding and being able to reflect. What I mean by reflect is being able to take whatever that person is giving you and be able to reciprocate that same energy. Like don't just give your side and then be like, okay, what she's giving to me is just is what it is. But if she's giving me more, hey, that's on her. You know, I think a leader needs to reflect that same energy and maybe even more, and then understand what needs to be done inside the relationship, or understand what kind of compromise you might have to do for that, just to get the job done. You
Facts.
know, being able to stay calm in certain situations. You know, not get over emotional in certain situations. You know, I think that'd be a leader in a relationship to me.
Yeah, I would say, as far as leadership, like it's having the vision. You know what I'm saying? We speak all the time about being 3 steps ahead. And I think women don't think that way. Women live in the moment. They react off emotion. They react off what's in front of them right now. And oftentimes, you'll find yourself doing it right with her if you're not able to maintain the focus and the vision that it's going to take, you know what I'm saying, to make that relationship work. I think understanding how women are is you being a leader, because if you don't, you're going to find yourself bickering with her and going back and forth with her when she's in some of her irrational moves. Sometimes you just got to let her have that, knowing which battles to fight, you know, which battles to just leave alone. Hey, you got that. I don't have to win every argument. I'm cool. And that's not saying shut up and don't make your statement. You say what you got to say, but, you know, as far as the going back and forth thing, no, you know what I'm saying, because you got the bigger picture in mind, and the bigger picture is us being married for 50 years.
Right.
So you got to do what you got to do to get there. Also, delegating is leadership. And I feel like a lot of men, you know, when we get in relationships, it's just like we think that title of being a leader is just thrust upon us. So we thinking, okay, as a leader, I'm the man. I got to make all the decisions. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to make sure. But, you know, the most important aspect of a leader in relationships, in business, and sports is delegation.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Your wife may be better at something than you are. So why should, just because you the man, you should take the shotgun and make the decision on that? No, let her have that. If she's better with finances, baby, you deal with the money. You better with planning trips, baby, you plan the trips. I'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. Delegating, y'all both having equal input into the relationship, and you still leading because you allow her to do it. You know what I'm saying? And also, last thing.
That sounds so wild.
Well, I know, but y'all get what I'm trying to say.
You get what he's saying.
You get what I'm trying to say. Also, fact is that all men are not leaders. Let's just put that on the table.
They don't know how. They never been shown.
Right, because like when I was in the clubhouse room, they up there bringing up, you know, biblical scripture and, you know, yeah, the man is supposed to do this and da-da-da, and he's supposed
robbery.
Let me explain something to you, man. Fact of the matter, what's not in that Bible is all men are not leaders. You are born that. That ain't nothing that you can learn. That's innate in you. If you got 10 dudes in a room, you gonna be able to spot the leaders from the what I call sheep or the followers or the beta males, and it ain't got to be announced.
That's very true.
He ain't got to say, "Oh, I'm the leader here." It's just gonna fall into its natural progression. If you just watch the room close enough, you're gonna be able to spot the leader without nobody saying nothing.
It's true.
That's intangibles. That's you born with that. So I feel sorry because it's already a shortage of men, and women more times than not going, you know, more times than not you're gonna end up with somebody that's not a leader, and you're gonna have to lead. But that's cool because it's about what's most efficient for your relationship.
Yep, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? And as a man,
women don't understand that.
Right. So, you know, so in summary, it's just doing whatever you got to do to get to that 50 years married mark.
Facts.
And that may be tucking that pride, that may be tucking that ego, doing what you got to do to, you know what I'm saying, to just get through the situation in the most efficient way possible. That's what leadership is. Not you making all the decisions and this is going to go the way I go because it's the man. And that's going to get your ass single and out here single at 75, 65 in a nursing home by yourself.
Yep.
Lead them to that bread. Lead them to the bed. Get your head and leave them.
Hell no.
Because guess what? When I'm in that nursing home at 65,
you gonna be on that.
You gonna be right there, right beside me. They done passed away too.
I'm gonna be in the gym at 65.
And then he wonder why they call him toxic.
Toxic.
Oh my bad. I didn't mean to say that.
No, you did. Go ahead.
We want healthy relationships around here.
The T stand for what? Keeping
taking them out.
In the oh, you taking them out?
Taking them out.
To eat or taking them out like sniping?
Where we going to next?
Taking them out to the Our Hotel.
Kenny was getting hotels by the hour.
What?
Man, say I don't recall or recollect.
I don't know nothing about the hotel by the hour and all that, but it's on 33rd and 60th.
And on Sundays they give discounts.
Talib is his name. Talib is his
All
name.
you can eat brunch. All you can eat brunch. $30.
Slide him the cash on side of the table.
They got Henny in the back, whatever you need.
He don't take cards. 4-1. He take cash only. Cash.
But I don't know nothing about that.
That's what I heard. That's allegedly.
They got mirrors on the ceiling.
Get the tribe in the room. Oh my God. All right, we gonna get into the advice column. All right, I'm trying to see if I can say her name. Bear with me. She didn't say anything about being anonymous. So
Good.
Dr. Khadijah, she says, I be telling all my people from Europe about you guys. I'm not sure how I ever came across it early last year, but I'm a
So
fuck
trash.
the accent all the way up.
All the way up. I was get dead on
That's
you.
horrible.
I was get dead on your ass.
Please talk shit about him in the comments, please.
Please tell
Yeah,
me.
y'all supposed to be my boys. That was get on my ass.
Throw him
on
under the
his
bus, man.
Hello.
Can I try it again?
No. Jesus Christ.
You know he gonna do it again.
All right, she says, I be telling all my people from Europe about you guys. And she said, I'm not sure how I ever came across it early last year, but I'm a huge fan all the way from Europe. Keep it up. Can't wait to see what you guys do in 2021. Hey, appreciate you.
Thank you.
She says, not too long ago, you had an episode about women and whether they know if they are fertile by going to the gynecologist. True, there are some tests and pre-symptoms. However, majority of women don't know until they try to get pregnant. I did see that you received loads of comments and feedback from women who explain that, usually we don't know until we try to get pregnant.
It was tearing our ass up.
He said, I know you're a podcast.
Y'all ass up, not my ass up.
She said, I know you're a podcast and usually change topics each episode, but sometimes it may be good to follow up on important convos like that one, just to correctly, correct any misinformation.
Good. Okay.
Because many of us listen to that and love you and love you guys, and a lot of us are women. She says, thank you for giving me something to look forward to all the time. I agree. And I think I'm the one said it, so I definitely admit to being wrong on that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that it's tests that they can run because there are. But the thing is, it don't work for all women.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely want to apologize and moonwalk on what I said on that one. I misspoke. And,
I think I did too.
yeah. So
Yeah, apologize.
I did.
I apologize.
I said they ain't go to the gynecologist to find out.
Right.
I tried to tell y'all boys, y'all ain't want to listen to
Shut
Big
up,
Red.
pandering Kenny.
Like I ain't know.
Kenny
But I
love
be
the
knowing.
hoes, but love the.
I know the
Never
inside
mind.
and I know the outside of that thing. What?
We know you did.
My dog say, I can look at you and tell you if you can have a baby, baby. Don't worry about it. If you need to know if you need to have you can have a baby, come holler at me. I can let you know.
I know that thing backwards and forwards, inside out. Jesus Christ.
Just get naked. I got you.
Oh man. All right, on to the next one. This is from Sanye. She says, good afternoon. Oh no, Sanye Mama. That's her name. Patreon member, matter of fact.
It's good.
What's going down? Thank you so much.
She says, good afternoon. I want to thank you for all the content and constant laughs and singing that we receive on a weekly basis.
I knew somebody appreciated this
You know
voice.
what I'm saying?
Stop
These
riding
vocals over here.
Stop
These
it.
vocals
Stop
over
with the cap.
here.
Please
Stop
stop
with the
gassing
cap.
them up. Please.
Stop with the
God
cap,
damn
man.
it.
She says,
We're gonna take Kenny off.
She says, I don't have to be anonymous. So here it is. I have been friends with a guy for over 14 years, since college. There's never been anything physical of any sort. I've never seen him naked or vice versa. We were so close before he got married that we had keys to each other's houses. He lives in Dallas, and at the time I lived in Tulsa, and we would meet up and grocery shop. I think that's what, 4 hours, something like that. Said that we would meet up and grocery shop. He said I would go home with him to St. Louis and spend holidays with him. We met in college as he was a SGA president, and at the time I had to take my son to class with me. So he, of course, saw a flawed system in the daycare system in college and stepped in. Him and his sister would keep my son while I went to class, and we became real good friends. Just to add context, when he met his wife, before he knew her name, he called and told me he saw her in the elevator, and he was cutting everyone off because he wanted to know her. Fast forward, we shopped for rings, and I was there at the surprise proposal. I was ecstatic that he was moving into the next phase of his life. As he got engaged, I noticed that his fiance was not comfortable as to how close we were, But he figured it would work itself out, and once she got to know me. However, she never wanted to get to know me. She made me feel so uncomfortable, and to keep my friend happy and with peace, I stayed at a distance. They have now been married for 4 years, and I thought it would get better. My friend and I talk maybe once or twice a week, which is fine. But in order to keep the peace, he would only call at work or while he's in the car. Mm-hmm. Today, he called and asked me, did I remember the conversation we had before he got married, where I told him I knew our friendship would change, and it made me sad. Well, he said in order to gain, sometimes you have to lose. Mm-hmm. In this case, he said, I can't make the woman I love and the woman I'm in love with see eye to eye, and he's tired of walking on eggshells, which I understand, and I don't want him stressed. I told him to do what he needed to do for his sanity and family, and I understood, because at the end of the day, I want him happy. It was an emotional conversation, to say the least, because I felt as if I was losing my person. I know 2 of y'all are married and was wondering your thoughts on the matter. Thanks for any advice. Damn.
That's deep. Sorry that had to happen.
Hey, she was guarding her territory, man. Can you blame her? If that was you, you'd did the same thing.
Flip it wrong.
I'm sorry.
If that was you, it would have went the same exact way.
He is challenging your territory.
Jealousy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be out there. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I mean, it ain't even jealousy. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't. Because
14 years.
Huh?
14
It
years.
don't matter, bro.
You crazy.
It don't matter.
It do matter.
Nigga,
It don't matter to a woman that's in love with you. She don't see your 14 years. She see another woman. Fuck the
Yes,
years.
That's what I'm saying. And
So it ain't jealousy.
But it's the fact that it's 14 years. Like, you are a threat to my
No,
relationship.
bro. No, she see 14 years with your partners, with your boys. She will never see it. No woman sees years.
We saying the
with
same thing.
Another race.
We saying
no,
the
with
same
another.
thing.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Anyways.
Yeah,
We say the same thing, Smooth.
You not.
Yes, we are.
All I'm saying is, yeah, you need to move around from that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in love with a woman. Friendships aren't forever. They just die off. They do, especially male and female friendships. Because whenever there's another party or opposite sex involved that's dating somebody else, it's you just can't. You don't become comfortable with your partner spend time with somebody else opposite sex. I don't care how much you trust them or whatever it is. You just can't feel comfortable with that, because that time they could be spending with them should be spending with you, not with them, unless it's the same sex. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like people don't. That's why I say jealousy. Because people, like, if my wife was spending time with her friends, I'm not gonna get jealous of that. I don't think she's gay or anything. I don't think she's sleeping with her girlfriend. I don't think none of that. I'm not jealous of that time. Yeah, she need to go off, have some blow off time. But when you go over there with another man, with another penis, hell no, I can't trust that man. I don't care how long y'all been together. It only takes one time, one slip up. Love. You said love. When I hear love, I hear attraction. When I hear attraction, things can happen. And that's not gonna happen on my end of town. It's not gonna happen on my side of the territory. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy that happened that way. My question to you would be, what if he ever proposed to you or said he want to take something serious with you? Would you have accepted that or said no?
That's a good question.
Some tells me.
She like him. I think
Some
she like
tells
him.
me a
Yeah,
little birdie.
she like him a lot.
And that's why I feel like the woman that he's married to has the right to say, hey, you need to cut that off.
She do.
See, I'll respond with a question. What's the most important aspect of a relationship? What do you have to be first before you get in a relationship?
Friends.
So think of 14 years of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Y'all know each other inside and out.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to be attracted to anybody in a serious fashion, who would it be?
They always say marry your best friend.
Bingo.
You can't be around.
That's just real.
So
I don't
which
trust
one is he in love
this-
with, and which one does he love?
I don't trust no woman that say I married my best friend and she got a best friend that's a male.
Facts.
How can I trust that?
Right.
It's facts. Yeah, and also I would ask her to put yourself in his shoes. Mm-hmm. Say that you the one that's marrying him, and he got a friend.
Would you want that?
Would you be cool with him still talking to his friend 3-4 times a week like y'all was doing at random hours of the night because you may need some advice? Grocery shopping.
2 hours to go grocery shopping?
Helping each other move.
That's a lot.
You know what I mean?
Y'all grab ass and
why didn't that work? Why didn't that work?
But see, did she say they ever dated?
Nope.
Never seen each other naked?
Never seen each other naked, nothing.
That's crazy. For 14 years.
14 years, bro.
That's crazy. But you know, again, you got to look at it from her perspective. At the end of the day, that's his wife. Period. Regardless of what y'all situation was, and if she's not comfortable with something, it's his job to rectify that. Vice versa, because I'm sure if she had a male friend and he wasn't comfortable, she would have to cut that off as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's just about you respecting the boundaries. And, at the end of the day, I think you are doing that, which is why, you wrap that question the way you did. You said you were sad, but I understand. Because when you get married and you have a husband, you're going to see exactly what he's talking about. Because all of that male friend, platonic friendship, let me explain something to you, baby. When you get married to a man, that's out the window. No, I don't care how long y'all been together. You're not calling my wife at 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. because you having an issue with a girl or y'all going.
You call at friend times only.
Facts.
Hey, I'm going to Tulsa to go grocery
On
shopping.
speakerphone.
With Mike. I'll be back.
What?
I'm driving 2 hours to go to the store.
Take these divorce papers with you down there. Fill them out, mail them back to me.
I want a divorce.
I want a divorce. It's just real, bro. And because just like they said, all it takes is one time. Like somebody that know that much about you, somebody that spent that much time around you, and when you get to dishing off your deficiencies in the relationship, what you going through in the relationship, they gonna know exactly what to say.
Yep.
And y'all may be drinking, you may be vulnerable one night, and get to thinking about the question y'all asked. Well, damn, why we never tried that? Now you know what I'm saying? Now you got your ankles pinned behind your ears.
In positions you thought you'd never be in with
Never
this
been.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Been looking like a pretzel.
Because there's so much passion in 14 years.
And now
that y'all
you
been waiting to
pregnant,
get
he
that off.
ran off and he ain't no good dad.
That's what I'm saying.
Was he really your friend?
Imagine that
Damn.
14 years and never seen each other naked and all of a sudden y'all just get down. Oh, man, that's going to be some wild sex right
That's
there.
gonna be some nasty
Know it.
gawk, slap, everything.
It's gonna be
everything you want to
alright.
try, you're gonna do it.
So yeah, just in summary, man, put yourself in her shoes and understand. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you find your husband or when you get married, you're gonna understand completely what he's talking about.
Yeah. Actually help him out by just leaving it alone.
Right. Which is essentially what she said. Yeah.
Let him hit you when he can reach, but don't hit him.
Just cut it off completely.
Yeah, I wouldn't even answer that
Right,
shit.
which is what he said in the last conversation. He said, look, just out of respect, I'm gonna have to cut this off.
Yeah, well,
So it is what it is.
damn, that's real.
All right, on to the next one. This is from Kashayla, also a Patreon member.
What's happening? What's happening, Mr. D? You called on me. I'm here.
All right, she says, hi, my name is Keshayla. I'm 22, but my boyfriend is 30. He lives 2 hours away, and we are both very busy, but every time I go see him, he buys me lunch, and we sit in the house until he leaves. He won't tell me he is busy before paying my way to see him, but he would leave to go to work, leaving me in the house, and then he would come home after leaving me there to tell me he is too busy and that he has to send me back home. Now, this is every time I see him. He never comes to see me when I ask, and he complains about it. He barely talks when we are on the phone. He says it's because he enjoys not talking so much. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me finish. Don't do that.
He enjoys not talking so much.
Niggas gotta knock the shenanigans. Some of the stuff they be saying, bro, just be taking me aback. These boys got nuts.
Oh my God.
She says we don't go on dates, which his reasoning is he prefers a home cooked meal. That boy's smart.
He don't want to take you out.
Boy's smart.
I need a home
He's
cooked
smart.
meal. I need some healthy stuff.
Oh my God.
Can't be seen.
That's facts.
I don't mean to be laughing at your situation. I'm sorry.
We sorry, Kisha.
Yeah. She says I recently spoke to him on all this and he didn't respond to it. How do I deal with a low effort man?
You don't.
He is not your man. You are. Well, to you, that's your man. But to him, you
single.
just number 3 on the list.
Really?
Probably ain't
22.
even number 3.
I know a lot
Yeah,
of
she ain't even number
22-year-olds.
3.
She shouldn't even be dating.
You
this
are there
22.
just for some ass. That's all you were there for, to get a nut off.
She lived with him? No.
No.
And I'm sorry.
He
Say
lives
dude,
2 hours,
2 hours
away,
away.
and she drives over there.
you are nothing but a piece of ass.
You a piece of ass.
He got a whole family.
And he said he want the food cooked when he get home too.
Nah, he said he don't like going out.
Yeah, but he want a hot cooked meal.
Yeah.
And she said, why don't you like going out? He said, because he prefers a home cooked meal. So basically, he's saying he doesn't want to go on dates with her.
Yeah, sorry, baby.
You are just a piece of ass. And
Sorry, baby.
Sorry, say you aren't the top piece of ass that he got.
Plus, he got him a woman now.
Shayla.
She said every time I go see him, he buys me lunch and we sit in the house until he leaves. He won't tell me where he's going or he is busy before paying my way to see him. So he pays for her to get there.
Yeah, he
And
got
then
it. But he pays
and then
to
leaves
be.
her. He smashes, leaves her there, come
Yeah.
back, smash again, and then say, "Hey man, I'm busy, man."
She
And
only,
then send her back.
lives, she only lives 2 hours away.
Yeah.
That's $40 in gas.
$60 ticket or $60 ticket.
That ain't shit. And you paying for it's $100 weekend.
what's
He
the name?
got a
What's the name?
girlfriend.
That's $100 weekend.
Key Shayla.
Key Shayla. Listen to this shit over and over again.
You 22.
And don't even put your name in there. Just put my name in there. Say I asked that question. What the hell would you think I should do? It's written in what you said. Leave that alone.
Baby.
And
Why
he's
you-
30.
He is giving you nothing to say, hey, I should be with this man. He is giving
30.
you nothing. Whatever you sent us gave you nothing
And
that
y'all
says,
have
hey,
nothing.
he
in
is worth your time.
common, no.
Yeah, that right there is flagrant.
You
So
young.
I ain't going.
You
The
wasting your time.
lingo ain't the same.
You wasting your time.
The music he likes and you like ain't the same.
The pay
Yeah,
grade ain't the same.
pay-
She is 22 years old and he's 30,
That's what I'm saying.
Baby.
and that's why I don't like those type of relationship
Nope.
gaps because he know exactly what he doing. You don't.
Yep.
Because you new to this. Like you not hip. You ain't got no experience.
everything.
Right. He's paying to see me, so that means something. No, he's paying for you because it's affordable. I'm sending you $60 for gas money to get here and to get back. 2 hours ain't nothing. That's the quarter tank, half a tank,
Yeah.
if that.
Not even half
that's like
tank.
my damn drive.
That's not even
Right.
half tank.
So it's like as a 30-year-old man, he's well off financially. So he ain't tripping on paying that little 60 or paying that little 100 to get you on that round trip flight. So you can go back and forth.
come
whenever you want
order
to.
some Popeyes in the room
That's
and
crazy,
be,
bro.
He's giving you some church's chicken.
bruh.
Yeah. So, at the end of the day, man, you just got to use this as a learning experience. Don't feel bad. You're young and you got manipulated by an older man. And that's
it.
why I tell chicks all the time, stay away from them older dudes.
For real.
You allowed it to be happen. Fuck all that.
Unless I
allowed
wouldn't say that.
She allowed
The
that to be
dean
happen.
is here.
She is smarter than that. She is smarter than that.
What the fuck you need to be doing now that you got this? When you listen to this Tuesday, well, you get it early. I don't know what day you get it because you're a Patreon member. So when you listen to this shit, you need to reverse the roles on him. You gonna pay for something more than some damn food. I like nice things. We going to Gucci. I want the Gucci bag. It ain't gotta be the bag. I want the Gucci clutch. That's $900. You want to beat this ass costs, and watch how quick this shit turns on you. Come on, baby, what you doing?
She didn't say how long they've been talking to
Yeah,
you.
baby.
Man,
It's
it don't matter. It's over with.
yeah, it's a
Get your money out of him. He owe you.
yeah, real route. It's a big difference between low effort and no effort. Just like you said, he never comes to see you ever.
Ever.
And that's 2 hours.
And he makes a big deal.
So like you know what I'm saying, the writing on the wall, bro. Like he don't see you like that, and he just gonna use you when it's convenient and ship you back when it's convenient. Which
And
is what
he got a girlfriend in the city that you go visit him in. If a nigga don't want to step out at all,
yeah, that's
it's either you look trash to him for real, or he got a woman in the city.
That's true. One of the two.
I'm in the city.
Or several. Or several.
shout out the party.
Ain't got a love to. Oh, man, y'all don't know about that. That's before y'all
Oh,
time
man, it's
right
grown
there, boy.
folks music. All right, we're gonna move right along. This is from. Let me make sure. Don't say no anonymous.
Man.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. This is from Melissa. She says, "Yo, love the content and real advice. Just wanted to get a male perspective on the situation. So I was talking to this guy for a year. Yeah, I considered it talking because he never asked me out. About 4 months in, he moved 12 hours away. After a year, I got fed up with his inconsistency and lack of communication. He still made it official. Oh, he still hadn't made it official. So I left him. After I left, he was livid. Kept calling and texting me after I told him I was done. It's been 2 months, and he still texts me talking about how I did him wrong and lied to him our whole relationship. That boy good, man. He using that. I know that game. That boy good. Plot twist. He got his ex-girlfriend pregnant a month before we started talking, and she moved to Missouri with him so he could be close to his daughter. He says, so I'm confused on why he was so mad and he was living with another girl. He basically had a whole ass family. I was single, so I don't feel bad for talking to other people. Your thoughts. Oh, and y'all can shout me out. I don't need y'all trying to flame me. Hey, shout out to Melissa.
Shit, he wanted his second piece.
That's real. He wanted this number 2, and you didn't want to be number 2.
What y'all say?
I dare you.
Bake the cake and eat it too, whatever the hell y'all
That's real rap.
What you said.
Right there?
Yeah, that's it.
What you said.
You said, I baked the cake.
No,
Why
if
can't
I
I
bake the
eat
cake,
it?
it's my goddamn cake.
Why can't I
But
eat it?
What y'all say it is, I guess that's a perfect example of what he was trying to do, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He had his number 1. He wanted you to forever be number 2.
Yeah.
And you weren't with it. And
Moved
you disrespected him.
Moved his baby mom.
And by not wanting the 2 slot. That's crazy.
You can't go nowhere. You have a valuable position to him.
That's cold.
He didn't want you to go nowhere.
You ain't wrong.
But you did what
You ain't wrong, but that's
moving
cold
right-
to
you
that
moving
man
the right
game,
way.
man. That's cold to you. Could at least waited 3 weeks.
Smooth. It's hilarious.
You better
dog.
be. I would have ghosted the hell out that nigga.
It's a
He wouldn't have
fact.
had no words. No words would have been said. Period.
That's what more women need to start doing, dog. Just don't the long text and I'm done and I'm save that, bro. Cause all we know, if you send that long emotional text, that just let me know.
Save that for the number 2 you got on your roster, so you can come off some good sex.
I'm send a random ass what you doing 2 weeks later, and you still gonna respond.
Like I ain't see nothing
exactly,
you saying.
exactly.
And you gonna respond.
So just ghost, because when you send that long heartfelt message, that clearly means you.
So
have a
you
lot
ain't
of
get my
feelings
previous
invested.
message? I think I had my phone on.
Nah, I ain't get
Don't
that. What
read
you
it.
said?
Don't read
You
it.
got red receipts on?
Nope.
So my phone be
what you
tripping
said?
sometime.
What you
Phone be
said?
tripping sometime.
It's still in the text chat. Nah, I deleted it. What it said?
Hell nah, but yeah, Melissa, man, the writing on the wall, you know what I'm saying? But you are moving the right way, and our thoughts is that you shouldn't feel bad at all. You did what you needed to do. You wasn't getting reciprocity, and you started moving accordingly. And
That
that's
nigga
exactly
moved
what
12 hours
big
away off
words
the
and shit
rip.
off
you
the
wasn't getting reciprocity. You gotta sound that out. Look that up. Give me my points.
You wasn't getting reciprocity.
That nigga be in his dictionary before we get in here.
What new word am I gonna use to?
That nigga saved all day to use that word. But
Look at all the antonyms.
Niggas don't get mad at me.
That nigga say, I got 3 words I'm gonna get off every show and they gonna come up. I promise they.
Hey, y'all don't get mad at me because y'all don't know nothing about no Lauren Hill.
hey, this why black dudes can't go get in the book, because we gonna talk about that all the time. Look, this old smart ass nigga over here.
See, and that's the problem with Black America. We don't uplift. When a man trying to better himself, we don't uplift, and that's the problem with
This
us.
old
Pull
Steve
that
Urkel
nigga
ass
down.
nigga using big words.
the same color as me. What you do?
Nah, but in all seriousness,
Real rap though.
when that nigga moved away 12 hours, it was over with.
That was rap.
Some of
It
us
was
over
over
with before that. Baby, you string you along 4 months and we'll give you a title. So it's over with at that point.
And had the baby.
That's crazy. A month before y'all. That's
That's them
crazy.
understanding.
That's crazy.
It's simple. A man is gonna cuff you when he wants to.
What did
cuff
Matt say? Men are the prize. It's in every question.
That's what women don't understand, bro. They be thinking they the prize.
you. We
No.
make that decision.
Hey, if you got 4 women, right, that like one dude, you know what I'm saying? Like they in love, they fascinated by one dude. They gonna run that man down until he chooses one of them.
On the cool, you right.
And then on top of that, 2 of them are gonna leave the situation, and the other one gonna stay to be the side chick. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
You talking?
So I'm like, bro, like y'all don't realize y'all not the prize.
Then he gonna say,
your man is.
I don't compete. I don't compete.
You competing,
Yeah, you
baby.
do.
You competing.
Yeah, you do.
Hell wrong with you.
And you can know about it and still compete.
That's 1,000% facts. We're going to move on to the last question of the day. That's from Christina, another Patreon member.
What's happening, Christina? I see you out here.
She says, how valuable are quickies in a relationship?
That's them good ones right there.
I needs that. I needs
She
that.
said the best 90 seconds on
Needs that.
That's what I always say every time. Damn, I went 89 seconds this time.
The best 12 strokes she ever go get from me.
You know what I mean? To answer the question, extremely important. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what keep the relationship fresh. That's what keep the relationship interesting. Like if I can expect the sex, which I don't want to touch back on the scheduled sex topic that was infamous, but I don't want to touch back on that. But when it's spur of the moment, when it's impulsive, I feel like, you know, men get more excited for that. You know You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna keep us intrigued if we don't know if we
That
driving
and the
down.
sneaky sex.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got kids. You gotta you gotta get it in where you can. You ain't gonna be able to get that that dinner date romance. We got 4 hours to do the you know what I mean? You ain't gonna get to do that.
Look, your mama already downstairs. Look, your sister's in them on the way. Your brother on the way. Look, we got 5 minutes. I can tear your ass apart.
What you be saying, man? I ain't gonna be this too loud this time, baby. I promise. I ain't gonna be too loud this time, baby.
Take my mouth shut. Take my mouth shut.
That's real rap. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hell yeah. I do got a question though. This is an infamous Twitter question. How long should a quickie be?
I got
5 minutes. That was 5 minutes. Good. That's a good quickie.
I got 5 minutes for you.
They be having dudes online saying 20 minutes.
You can slow stroke, deep stroke.
I'm gonna say 2 minutes, and I hope you got yours.
That's too quick. That's a pit stop.
It's a quickie.
No, that's a quick stop.
It's
right.
a quickie, nigga.
No.
I got
You
12
and that
good
to get
pumps
it
for
in.
you. How cold are you?
Nigga, 2 minutes is a lot of strokes in there. I don't know if y'all understand the time. I don't think
That's
y'all
real.
understand what time is.
Okay, you must jackrabbit in them 10 strokes.
Oh,
Nigga, it's a quickie. Nigga, I'm not trying to get in there and make love. Nigga,
You ain't got to make love, but if you go, never mind.
no.
This nigga over.
If you go deep a few times, you know what I'm saying? It might take you a while to get back.
I'm trying to have it in the car. That boy so trash. That boy is trash. He is trash.
You won't be in there. That's why. You won't be
Might
in
take
there.
you a while to get back.
That nigga say he got back all the way up to the driveway.
You know, you be in there. You just lay in it. You got to wiggle in and everything. Let her twerk
Oh,
on
that is hilarious, dog.
So
That's a cheat code for y'all that don't know. Just leave it in there. Let her wiggle around on the nigga. That's 3 minutes right there.
Yeah, so my answer, man, I say in that same ballpark, 7 minutes, man, 7-8 minutes, something like that. You know, it's spur of the moment. You know what I'm saying? The baby sleep.
minutes.
You know what I mean?
It's a regular session.
Man, it take you.
Damn.
8 minutes.
I'm playing.
Take that nigga 20 minutes to be pretty.
Damn.
Hey, sometimes.
Hey, I don't think we realize how long sex really takes.
No, for real.
How long,
No bullshit.
how long sex really lasts.
That's what I'm about to say.
Niggas be like 30 minutes. I'd be like, nigga, 30
No.
minutes is a long ass time.
That's what I was going to say. Have y'all ever been putting in work, looked at the time, and been like, damn.
It's been
that
6
was
minutes. I'm sweating hard. 6 minutes later.
Nigga be in that hardcore.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Hey, women don't like you pounding on them for that long neither. Bro.
Hell no.
Hell no.
I mean, depending on the mood.
I'm talking like regular
For 30 minutes?
Regular days.
Nah,
Straight
women
pound,
don't
straight
like
all the
you
time.
pounding
Yeah,
like
they
that.
don't like
She
Nuts.
got your ass. You are on their time
Yeah,
limits.
they want some romance.
I'm just
You
saying
gotta
30 minutes is a real long time.
Rub on them.
A real long time.
Does that add foreplay or no foreplay?
Well, yeah,
that's penetration.
Foreplay, you put 5, you could add about maybe 2 to 4 minutes in foreplay if you know what the hell you're doing really.
I need 10 minutes of foreplay. I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours too. That's it. That's all I'm saying. 5.
I don't have to get mine in
Ricky,
foreplay, nigga. I'm gonna get
roll.
mine.
Hey, ladies,
Man.
ladies,
Just saying.
ladies.
I'm
If
just
anybody
saying.
like Otis on the show, look. If you trying to do some foreplay with him, all you gotta do is just lick the tip. He gonna come right to them. Your foreplay is over.
I was about to say some incriminating shit, but I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, man. How we gonna get this part to the next level if you holding back on information?
Lick the tip if you want.
What you say? They lick the tip, they gonna break their jaw.
You don't get that whole.
That's what you saying?
A 1, a 2.
Nah, hell no. On that note, man, we gonna get the hell up out of here, man. Y'all boys, shout out to our social medias, man.
SWV __ this boy crazy.
Damn.
Sissy
boy.
Bro about to come on here with a
A
loss.
2. So well _ fitness. All social medias.
KT_Goodrich everything.
And I am the Trill AC. This has been another episode of the Krew Season Podcast. Shout out to all the supporters, Patreon members, especially.
Y'all see the numbers. Y'all see the numbers.
Follow us on TikTok.
Facts.
yeah,
we
we
got
back
the
on
TikTok
TikTok
rocking
now,
out.
baby.
So
Get us some
yeah.
more subscribers on YouTube.
And follow me. Follow
Like
Smooth
it.
SMUV _
Whatever the hell you can do on Instagram.
Trying to get my
and
follows up, man.
It's 5 Podcast. The So Well 5 Podcast.
We may have something special for y'all at the end of the month. Good
Yeah.
announcement.
Yeah, facts. Damn, man. I want to say something, but we can't say it. We can't say it. But
All right, we're gonna say it. Congratulations, Otis.
What? Anyways, we got some shit. We got some shit
On
coming.
your baby. Oh,
I knew he was gonna say.
I knew that was
damn.
thinking about.
Oh, my
But nah.
bad.
I ain't got no baby.
Yeah,
But
hell no.
if y'all want to make a baby in 2021, we got time.